It's very helpful. There's a lot of information flowing out there.
Bob Tom, sponsored by BRP, Teton Performance, All's Up Racing Development, SCS Unlimited, and Wayland Speed.
This coverage of Ultra 4 USA for the Freight Factory Big Sky 200 is presented by Throttle Down Customs and is brought to you by our official sponsors. G4 Suspension Technology, Maxxis Tires, All Things UTV, PCI Race Radios, Can-Am, Tire Spine, Pro Eagle, Brannick Motorsports, Rock Crawler Suspension, Spider Tracks, Metal Cloak, Factor 55, SimpleTire.com, NorCal Rock Racing, Monster Energy, Freight Factory, Raceline Wheels, Warren Racing, Holly Off-Road, Off the Grid, and by Big B Motorsports. So please support who supports the sport. That is all the Ultra 4 sponsors. We'll roll into the Yellowstone sponsors as well off and on. We'll kind of be throttling that back and forth because lots of moving parts. And it looks like Russell Talla is out on course as well as Randy Tucker. It is a 2-mile qualifying course. They're running basically 2 cars at a time, we believe.
Yep.
And we're going to keep this thing rolling. There's
Russell Talla and Randy Tucker are both Y.O.R.R racers. Randy Tucker T933 is sponsored by Elite Diesel, Elevated Power Sports, Montana Tire, Combustion Syndicate, and Bird Dog Steel. And Russell Talla, Can-Am, Yokohama, Fox, All's Up Racing Development, ZRP, 1010 Farms, and Baja Designs. The race I'm most excited for, though, Miles, is the Youth Littles on Saturday.
keeping up.
Yeah, down in Powell, our last race in May, we had 11 Littles out there. And they just go all out.
Getting some updates from back home. Thanks for everybody for keeping us in the know. Garrett, yeah, we do have the wrong title up. I couldn't find it myself, but I saw it was live, so we'll get that switched out here in a little bit. So who do we have? It's still, now we have Matt Ryan, the number 151. I believe he is a Y.O.R.R racer.
151. I don't see Matt on my notes. Oh, yeah, I got him. Matt Ryan and Tim Ailes out of Victor, Idaho, sponsored by Teton Performance, Flying Ryan Mobile Loop, ZRP, PCI Race Radios, and Fallon and Madison in a 2018 X3.
And how many UTV classes do you have with Yellowstone Off-Road Racing?
We have the Youth Littles, and then Youth 1000, Factory Production NA 1000, UTV Turbo, and UTV Unlimited.
Nice.
So 5.
Yeah, so 5. Perfect. Yeah, we've got the UTV Stock, Pro Modified, and Open. And then we have a Youth 1K and the Littles, so the 170s. So lots of action. They're driving by, giving big waves.
The dust is working in our favor right now.
Until race day, because the racetrack is right behind us. But again, you can see all the feather flags behind us really blowing in the wind. But a couple days ago, it was 30 miles an hour wind. So right now, it's about perfect. Cause
Broadview in town had a gust of 58.
Whoa. Sustained
for about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was rowdy. We were out here, and we were trying to work, but wasn't very productive that day.
No. Who do we got on course now, Miles?
Looks like it should be Sean Ryan and Matt Ryan.
Perfect.
Oh, Sean Runyon and Matt Ryan. And we'll go through some times right now. Looks like fast time right now is Joshua Cobb with a 2:20. The Russell Talla with a 2:21. Randy Tucker with a 2:22. Sean Cook, 2:28. Ty Olson with a 2:30. Aaron Tucker with a 2:31. And Bob Tom with a 2:31. Almost identical times with a 100th of a second. Sean Runyon with a 2:32, it looks like, and Matt Ryan still out there pushing. And again, we do have a couple drones. We'll have 3 in total during the race, but today for qualifying, we should have 2 drones up in the air any moment.
Yeah, we got, I know Ash for sure on one drone. He's a Rocky Mountain College student that comes out. So that's helpful, getting those young pilots out to come race with us.
Yeah, Ash, and then we have Elliot and Trevor. Trevor's with Turn 2, and Elliot's with Fiddlehead Labs.
Heck yeah.
So it's great to get the young guns. I mean, I'm getting to be an old dog, and tech is not really my friend, but we're doing our best.
Same, 100%. I hear you're going to get in the car and do a little racing
tomorrow,
huh?
So tomorrow morning, the first 4 laps is for points and trophies for Yellowstone Off-Road Racing and Ultra 4. They're racing at the same time. You can dual enter, and then you continue on, and it's a 12-hour race. So once the Ultra 4 race is kind of wrapped up, I'm going to hop in and drive with Tyler Nelk, part of CA Technology, in that brand-new Segway. Haven't seen too many of those, and I actually looked at the car pretty heavy, and I'm excited about it. So
we had one of them down in Powell.
Nice.
And the overall look of the car, the way they're built, the chassis, everything looks really good. They had some minor issues that took them out of the race, but overall, really cool looking.
Yeah, I'm
it's
excited.
Good to see somebody else trying to come in and compete
another
with the
manufacturer.
Big brand.
I saw a couple Speed UTVs, obviously a lot of Can-Ams, and Polaris is out there as well. Did see a Honda Talon, saw a couple Kawasaki's.
Yep.
So the manufacturers with UTV racing is looking extremely bright for this sport. Let's see. It looks like we have John Hathaway as well. So it looks like we're hopefully going to get our drones back in action. We're going to step away for just a moment. We'll be right back with more qualifying right after this.
There's only one tire brand that can call itself legendary. Rebirthed from the depths of Baja and representing decades of racing heritage, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. This dominating tire is purpose-built for thrill seekers everywhere. The new Baja Legend MTZ. It's time to get what you really want in a tire. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound for enhanced wet performance. PowerPly 3-ply construction for sidewall protection and responsive handling. Improved 4-pitch side biters for bold looks and off-road grip. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. Gear up and roll with the American mud terrain legend, the Baja Legend MTZ.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, I got that right turn. We're good.
Let's meet up at the compound group up.
That's 10-4. Yeah, for sure, dog. Good little driver, straight on through.
Hey, Brett here from Elevated Power Sports, Billings, Montana. We're down here off of the Zoo Drive exit. We are your Can-Am Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo dealer here in Billings, the one and only. We also have Husqvarna motorcycles. If you're interested in power sports, anything, we have anything and everything for everyone. Anywhere from working hard, just a weekend warrior, to just want to get out and have some fun or try something new. We also have tons of accessories to doll them up. Got all your safety equipment, riding gear, and even just some casual wear. We have pretty much everything down here. We are a full service shop. Anything we sell, we can maintain, fix, and get you squared away. Whether it's on the street, on the road, off-road, or on the water, or on the snow, we've got something for you. And make sure you check out our Facebook and Instagram social media pages. We do have a couple demo days coming up. One of them is going to be for the Sea-Doos, and then we'll also have an off-road demo day here to follow. If anybody's looking for anything, come check us out. Probably got something for you. Either that or just come hang out and say hi.
Welcome to TDK. With Throttle Down Customs, also known as TDK, here we build bumpers and frames for Jeeps and Broncos, and we ship products all over the world. Our bumpers are built right here in the USA, all in Y.O.R.R, Montana, by skilled craftsmen. All of our bumpers are made from American steel. We have multiple finishes available, from powder coat to bedline to bare steel options. We have 10 to 15 different styles with lots of accessories for Ford, Dodge, Chevy, GM, Nissan, Toyota, Mercedes, Freightliner. If you're looking for a bumper or a frame, you can check us out at throttledowncustoms.com. See all the options we have to offer.
He just threw down the fastest lap of the day with a 2:18.7. And again, this is on the Speed Hive app. You have to create a login, find Big Sky 200, and Mitchell Roccacelli is 2 seconds faster than Josh Cobb. But speaking about fast, he just got a time. It was Casey Welty, the 622. That guy likes to have some fun. He just threw down a 2:23, so very quick run for Mr. Casey Welty.
Yep, out of Sheridan, Wyoming. Casey's one of our favorites. He likes to come into the booth with us. And
is he racing a Speed UTV or the MAV-R?
The MAV-R. His wife's racing the Speed.
Nice. Okay, I know he's got, and I still think he's got the Pro R as well, right?
Well, that's Cody Williams' Pro R in his shop. But Cody is Casey will run the first half of the 12-hour. Cody Williams will get in and drive the second half of the 12-hour. So two very good drivers from the Y.O.R.R series running that MAV-R.
That's it's going to be exciting.
Casey Welty, sponsored by Go Fast Don't Die, Method Race Wheels, RTR Studio, Napa, ZRP, Elite Automotive, Octane Garage, Novus Glass, Kirby Saloon, Pit Crew to You, and Excalibur Construction. Casey Welty with a 223.
Got the YouTube's open and Speed Hive on the iPad, so I had to move some things around. But now it's Greg Williams and Bruce Chaplin out there throwing down. So Russell Tallis sitting in third, then Randy Tucker, Casey Welty, Sean Cook, Matt Ryan, Ty Olson.
And we still got some good heavy hitters coming up.
All right, so it looks like we do have the drone up and running. So thanks to Ash and Elliot out there in the field making that happen, and Matt's still working his magic behind the scenes. But again, just thank you everybody for coming out. It's been a wonderful weekend. Well, it's not even the weekend yet. It's been a wonderful week. We're just now getting the weekend started. For the Freight Factory Big Sky 200 with Yellowstone Off-Road and Ultra 4 USA. Thanks again to Throttle Down Customs and Freight Factory. Freight Factory, the title sponsor for Ultra 4. Throttle Down Customs, the title sponsor for Yellowstone Off-Road. And we're just bringing everything together.
Right.
And again, the Big Sky 200. 200 miles tomorrow morning. 200 racers all weekend long. And more than 200 acres. We've got 10,000 acres
out here with Warren Ketchum.
Yeah, Warren. I haven't seen him yet. I saw his buggy riding down earlier, so I hope to catch up with him.
Yeah, he came up to pits, said hello, and did Warren things, and then probably went back down to the house to hang out.
He's just a good old boy, old timer. I mean, he's grew up on this ranch and was a cattle farmer. He's basically retired, but still has the working ranch. There's still cows out there. You know who takes care of those for him?
His son Ty comes out quite a bit. And then Warren goes out and messes around with him a little, too.
So kind of a joint effort.
Yep.
Perfect. So we have Bruce Chaplin and Tommy Thompson out there. Looks like we have one of our UTVs, the 8989 of Tommy Thompson, his dad Tad, out of Graham, Washington with Alliance Steel Racing. He's in a Can-Am Mavar with Alliance Steel, King Kong UTV, Shock Therapy, Maxxis Tires, CT Raceworks, Dork Sports Racing Wraps, UTV Race Shops, Baja Designs, Warren Racing, and KMC. He's been racing with us since 2025. He's got 1 win and 3 podiums.
Heck yeah, doing well. Bruce Chaplin and David Allen in a 22 Kawasaki KRX 1000 out of Golden Valley, Arizona. Experience Power Sports. It's really cool to see all the different areas in the United States that show up. In Montana.
We have some Californians from Florida, from Canada. I mean, they're coming from all over the U.S., even outside the U.S., to come out here racing with us with Ultra 4 in Yellowstone. And, man, why wouldn't you? It's beautiful out here.
Well, and a lot of people haven't seen this track, and then with it being an Ultra 4 Joker race, that plays in the points championship.
For sure. It's for national championship and regional. So, for nationals, it's King of the Hammers. Your best region, you have to race 2 in a region, 1 Joker, and then the nationals. And then for a regional race, it's both years within a region and then one of the 2 Joker races. Our next Joker race is in, I think, 3 weeks from now. That's in Davis, Oklahoma. And you can race both Joker races. We're only going to take your best one. So if you're smart, you come up here and race at the Big Sky 200, see how you fare out. If you don't have the best luck, you turn around and burn down to Davis, Oklahoma and take your best. So
that's cool.
It's some pretty cool strategy. And I was talking to a couple racers saying, even if I win Big Sky, I may still go to Davis just to try to take points away from some of his competitors.
Oh, yeah. Strategy.
Oh, it's everywhere, that's for sure.
We got strategy in the Youth 1000 class, talking to Christian Campana last night about starting position. Does he want to qualify and be out front, or would he rather chase?
Man, it's dealer's choice. I do think wind could be an issue, so I think they're gonna want to push fairly hard. But the attrition is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and guess, 50%.
Oh, easy.
This course behind us looks easy, but it is not even close.
We had 49 cars in the 12-hour last year. 9 finished.
9. And there's only, I think, 3 or 4 that were in the hunt for the podium.
Right.
So
top 3 got, I believe, 12 laps out of the whole thing, and then it went on down from there. But 9 cars to finish.
It's crazy. We're just located north of Billings, Montana, just outside of Broadview. Population of Broadview is only 200 people.
Yep.
Billings, that's about a half hour away, is over 100,000. So we're kind of just outside the bubble, and it's absolutely a beautiful place on this 10,000-acre ranch with Warren Ketchum. Elevation's just shy of 4,000 feet out here. So it definitely has to take its play in there as well. And then I just want to give a huge shout-out to the entire Yellowstone staff. We've been racing with them joint for quite a while, and Aaron and Grizz, Don, Dean, Cody Carmen, Ethan Truman, Andrew, Royal, Timmy, Tyler. You guys have a great group, all volunteers, and bring it together. And then we, obviously, I'm with Ultra 4 and help out Yellowstone when I can.
Absolutely.
But we got a pretty short staff here, but Goodby, Jeremy, Trotter, Pam, Abe, we're all here trying to make it happen. And again, Yellowstone's open arms, making it happen, and we're having some fun.
It's an old grassroots community out here with us, at Y.O.R.R, and even if it's your first time racing here, we'll help you out and get you going.
Absolutely. And out on track right now is the number 406 of Travis Nelson. I think he's with Y.O.R.R.
Yes.
And then the 900 of Jake Smith, but actually Jacob Pacheco is driving for him, and with his brother riding shotgun out of Shepherd, Montana, with AJ Racing in that Can-Am Mav-R, MD Tools, KDM Shock Technology, Tent Factory, Hart First Aid, Third Pedal, and MA Diesel help Jake get here. But you can have one fill-in driver per season, and Jake wasn't able to come out to this race, so he's got his buddy Jacob Pacheco hopping in and getting those points.
Got to go those points. Travis Nelson, he's out of Helena, Montana. He's got Devin Felix, Nate Ramsey, and Justin McLeod in a 17X3. Sponsored by Some Fear Racing, Highland Motorsports, and Early Bird Cafe. Helena's about 2.5, 3 hours away out of Billings, so kind of a local track here for him.
Oh, and look at this. We weren't paying attention. We missed Eric Gilbert, the number 1134 qualify, but I saw him just go by. Guess what? New pole setter. He just got a 218.5. Mitchell Roccacelli was a 218.6, so 1/10 of a second. So Eric Gilbert, and Eric Gilbert's playing strategy as well. He's got 2 cars racing, and you can have 1 substitute driver per season. So at KOH, he used 1 for 1 class, and here he's using 1 for the other class. So he's got 2 cars out here racing. I believe he's doing the 12-hour. I'd have to look at that. But, man, yeah, Eric Gilbert out here having some fun. So the 1134 of Eric Gilbert out of Mulvane, Kansas. He's got Jason Watt and Sean Connell helping him out with Gilbert Racing and that Can-Am Mav-R, JW Performance, CT Raceworks, Raceline Wheels, OBOR Tires, and Artistic Builders. He's got 1 win and 3 podiums with Ultra 4 and was 3rd in the 2025 National Championship.
Sean Connell's doing a lot of great things for the sport.
Gear Shift Garage. Yeah,
Yep.
He's doing all the timing, tracking, and on-car cameras, and very impressive what he's got going.
That new tracking's pretty impressive. I downloaded it just for being a volunteer, being able to see what race mile and where everything's at.
It's
and
pretty
it's
impressive.
spot on. Pretty cool.
And speaking about tracking, we're not using it now, but for starting tomorrow morning, we'll have racing tracks. So you'll be able to watch the Speed Have app for timing just at the start-finish on 41 miles. So it won't be very accurate, but it will when they cross it.
Right.
But you can go to racing tracks and follow them around. And we fight a lot of data issues with racing tracks when we're in the woods, the mud. I don't see any of that here. So I'm hoping racing tracks is going to be a lot of fun to be able to tag along with.
That was the 406 Travis Nelson that just went by.
Okay, yeah, I've recognized him with Eric Weichel's crew then. And it looks like Eric Gilbert is running again in his other car. Jason Watt is the fill-in driver for that. So the 1134 of Eric Gilbert's car, but Jason Watt driving out of Mulvane, Kansas with Gilbert Racing. And then the other car is Hunter Valadez.
Oh,
that young lady's the 222. Uh-oh. Oh, she's on my 1,000 list. So out of Alga Dulce, California, with Hunter Valadez behind the wheel and her dad, Johnny Valadez, with Telemetry Motorsports in the Youth 1K class in that Can-Am Mav-R, North-South Machinery, Mickey Thompson Tires, S3 Power Sports, Ranflow, All Terrain Concepts, and BC Eyewear.
And there's a magnitude of drivers that are racing her car in the 12-hour.
Yeah, so she's driver of record, but it's going to be I'm going to call it a clown car because everybody's getting in there and having some fun.
I got to chat with her down at Elevated Power Sports yesterday during the meet and greet.
Let's talk about that. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. You know, we took, I want to say 11 cars in.
At least, yeah. Some big cars.
Big cars.
Some 4400s, some UTVs, some youth cars, and just a meet and greet at Elevated Power Sports. And I've talked about Elevated quite a bit. I hadn't been to the store. Amazing place.
Sweet place. Great ownership. They do a lot for the series. They're a series sponsor for Y.O.R.R. Dan Dickey and his crew down there took care of everybody. We had a food truck. Just let the public come down and meet everyone, you know, and see what it's about. And I hauled Chuck's car in from or Fire River Racing and Joe Gatlin. Yep, and Joe Gatlin's car in. That was pretty neat for me. And then we had a low boy semi come in and hauled 3 cars.
Hollis Silva, I saw, was on there.
Hollis was on there. So was Tom Pendergast.
Yeah, Tom Pendergast.
And then we also had Hunter's car, Can-Am on there.
Yep, Hunter Valadez. Yep. That's on course right now. We'll get a time for here shortly. Again, there's a lot of cars, a lot of action going on, so we're kind of all over the place. I do apologize, but it's going to be a great weekend of racing. And speaking of that, this coverage of Ultra 4 USA and Yellowstone Off-Road Racing for the Throttle Down Customs Big Sky 200 is presented by Freight Factory and is brought to you by our official sponsors, Elevated Power Sports, T&E Cat Rental Store, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Three Peak Drilling, Rugged Radios, Syndicate Customs, the Diesel Shop and Auto Repair, Montana 4x4 Association, Copyright, Mickey Thompson Tires, Premier Alignment, Montana Men's Health, Construction and Trucking, Blackbeard Bronco, Arnold Machinery, which is another one here.
Yep,
so you're double dipping.
We're double dipping today.
And by Montana Roll-Off Dumpsters. So, again, Tyler, thanks for helping me in the booth, but thanks for supporting Yellowstone Off-Road.
Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way. Arnold Machinery is my day job. Combustion Syndicate is just a
hobby. Yep.
It's a hobby, you know, and get to sponsor some cool people and get out here and meet other people. You know, that's what it's about. And the little kids class is something that I take pride in, and got several little kids running in that. So it's a lot of fun, and I brought a lot of people out to the Y.O.R.R. family, and we have a couple guys running on my combustion page answering for us.
Awesome.
Ben
Love
Mater,
it. Yep.
He's sitting in the background. So it's, you know, just building the family, introducing new people to the sport.
And now I've got the YouTubes pulled up, and it looks like Ethan Rode, Aiden Gilbert, Tanner Policio, Combustion Syndicates helping feed some information. Silva Racing. And he's actually sitting in a qualifying watching the live show, so good luck, Hollis. He's been racing with Yellowstone for just a little while, but this is his first time racing with us at Ultra 4, so I know he's excited.
Yeah, Hollis, you know, he went down with the Road Warriors and did the rundown in St. George, and he's a great addition into the sport.
Let's see if we got any. No, it's still Eric Gilbert with that 218. And now Jason Watt driving for Eric Gilbert's with a 220. So 2 identical Mav-R's sitting in the top 5 right now. Randy Tucker, Tommy Thompson, Casey Welty, Sean Cook. Hunter Valadez moves into 14th, and that could be first overall in the Youth 1K. With this many different classes, it's going to be tough to on race day, but we'll do our best.
We'll do our best to make it work, and you know, if you see a correction out there, let us know on the live feed, and we'll get an answer back to you as soon as we can.
And tomorrow during race day, it will be a 41-mile loop for the UTVs. It'll be 4 laps for Yellowstone. It'll be 4 laps for Ultra 4, and then it turns into the 12-hour race. We don't care how many laps it is. It's keep going.
Right. Keep the throttle down and keep rolling.
If I remember right, lap times are just shy of 1 hour, so we'll have 10, 11, maybe even 12 laps. We'll see.
480 miles.
Man, that's
attrition. That's
it's
a lot of people don't understand the attrition of the car and the attrition of the driver and the co-driver.
But right now, it is qualifying for the Big Sky 200. Thanks to Freight Factory and Throttle Down Customs. We've got 25 cars qualified now out of just shy of 200. We aren't going to qualify the 170s and 200s till tomorrow morning. They'll basically do a sight lap, a practice, which will be qualifying, then a half-hour race.
And that's something new to us.
And that's not till Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, yep. That's something new to us. We normally don't qualify. We just kind of pick them, how they register.
And Grizz and Brian Trower, the Ultra 4 USA director, still need to have a little chat to get that all settled in. But that's what it sounds like is going on. But again, the future of our sport's looking bright, and they want to go out there and have some fun, just like all their buddies, all their heroes.
All their heroes. And you guys brought in, there's quite a few people here, big hitters, Bailey Campbell's here.
Bailey Cole.
Yep.
Bailey Cole's here. Brendan Thompson, Tom Prendergast. Well, let me look at my 44 sheet because we got some pretty good ones. Cole Johnson. Chuck Crossland's here. Dan Wyrick. Nick Allegri. Justin Joseph. Woody Rose is here. Dan Fresh is filling in for Josh Sowell in the 48s. I mean, we got a stacked field.
It's neat to see all of it come to Montana.
Oh, yeah.
I can't preach that enough.
It's a long drive for a lot of our racers, but that's you guys put on such a great event, they want to be a part of it.
The 5150 car, Ty Olson, I'll run through his sponsors real quick. He's out of Whitewater, Montana. Olson Excavation, The Diesel Shop, Bird Dog Steel, Kazan Off-Road, Olson Grain and Livestock, Premier Alignment, and Must Be Nice Performance.
And then just hopping on course right now is the number 222 of Shane Smith out of Lotus, California, with Ryan Rubik riding shotgun out of Lotus, California, with Chupacabra Race Team, part of the UTV Open class with Ultra 4, and his Polaris Pro R, Elite Power, CA Technology, Nacho Lights, Method, and MRT tires. Been racing with us for 10 years off and on, so
wow.
Great to see him still having some fun.
So glad to have Matt in the back end of this. It's good to see him once or twice a year that we get to see him. So
sometimes it's too much.
Never too much.
Oh no, we're good buddies. Like giving him a hard time. Speaking about I'm going to call him a black sheep, but Aaron Kane. He's part of Yellowstone. He's a good old boy. He just registered, so Aaron said, "Sorry, I don't have his information," but he shows up on site with his flip phone, pays cash, and just out here having some fun. So Aaron Kane has been with us with Yellowstone for a while, and it's great to see him out here. And he's an old man that gets it done.
He does get it done, and I heard he's just going to do the Y.O.R.R 4 laps this year because he didn't know if he could Ironman it.
That's a long ride.
Did just get teched, went off the hill, paid cash, went off the hill, got in line, got teched. And now he's out on track racing. That's pretty cool.
I love it. So Aaron Kane, definitely one to watch. That Mav-R, blacked out, no sponsors, just here doing what he enjoys doing.
Right.
And where was that at? It was at Sturgis when Caleb Rupp and C4 put up that, what was that?
That battle.
Yeah.
It was a battle for the fittest, I guess.
Yeah, just after the race, it was not a fun race. There was real money on the line, but it was just a battle royale, and they went out and threw it down, and Aaron came away from it. And just like that, Matt Holt, we had some cable issues. He finally figures it out. So we've been calling to nothing, but now we finally got a TV in front of us. So thanks, Matt, for getting that figured out. Sounds like there was a cable that was pinched that we couldn't quite find, but I believe that is number 64. Okay, that's Kurt Mackey. Kurt the Rocket Mackey out of Omaha, Nebraska with Mackey Racing. He's part of the stock class with Ultra 4 USA. In his Can-Am Mav-R, Raceline Wheels, CT Raceworks, MRT, and Double E Racing. He's been racing with us since 2023. He was first in class at King of the Hammers this year, and he's got 4 podiums with Ultra 4.
Yeah, and there's a couple sweet jumps out there in this qualifying field, which also goes into the main track. Casey Welty, a couple other guys launch off that pretty good.
Yeah, we went out there, just after lunch and put the flags on the jumps because, the drivers love it.
Oh,
they
absolutely.
see it, and it actually is a little safety for the wind. They can kind of tell which way the wind's going, and you can see him hit that finish line. So Kurt Mackey will get a time for him here very shortly. But it's still Eric Gilbert with that 2:18.5, fastest time of the day thus far. We do have some big cars coming out, but on this 2-mile qualifying, I'm not sure if the big cars are going to be able to beat the UTVs.
It'll be interesting to see what they can lay down. Got somebody on screen. Looks like they got a Starlink. So they're doing a live feed.
And tomorrow during the race, during qualifying, it's a little tricky to switch back and forth. But we have quite a few on-car cameras that Matt will be popping back and forth.
Got our volunteers out there by one of the jumps. You see them. They all have pink shirts on. It says, "I'm here because you broke something." And we just started something new this year. We put flags on all the cars. It says Wild West Off-Road Racing and Y.O.R.R. Basically so we can tell who the volunteers are driving around.
Oh, and I was just getting an update that Johnny Valadez was actually driving earlier for Hunter Valadez. So he's, what would that be? I guess that's for the 12-hour, and then Hunter will qualify for her Youth 1K. So
Gotcha.
same transponder. So Aaron's keeping me up to date on that. And now it's the number 788 of Dylan Schultz out of Hastings, Minnesota with Traction Off-Road Racing. Part of the Pro Modifying class in that Polaris with Maxxis tires, bullet wheels, Caveman's Customs, carbon winches, and Dakota alignment and frame. Been racing with us since 2025, and I haven't seen Dakota alignment and
He's
frame
here.
yet. Is he?
He's
Okay,
here,
good.
We were in the pits last night helping Campanas mount
All
a
right,
bunch of
perfect.
tires, and Brian came out there with his son, and the real Nate Thompson was around us.
All right.
So-
I've usually when I come to just a Yellowstone race, I show up and announce. But with Ultra 4 being here, we're doing a little bit of everything. So we've been extremely busy. So I hate catching up with everybody,
Right.
but we'll get there.
We'll get them in the booth. You'll get
There
to
you
talk to
go.
them a little bit more.
All right, and here comes the 311 of Dustin Robbins out of Decatur, Alabama with all things UTV. He's got Bill Hilliard splitting driving duties with him in the all things UTV open class in his Can-Am Mav-R. All things UTV, OBR tires, bullet wheels, CT Raceworks, Warren Racing, and Cordo.
Out of Alabama.
Decatur, Alabama.
Wow.
26-hour drive.
Holy smokes. I know one of our volunteers, you say 26-hour drive. One of our volunteers showed up. They worked all night last night, and he's been up since 3 a.m. yesterday and finally got him to go to sleep. But, yeah, 34 hours.
That makes for a long day at the office, that's for sure. Here's somebody taking off. Oh,
Yep.
That's a Pro R. That's the number 529 of Cody Willenborg out of Effingham, Illinois with CW Motorsports. And I think that's actually Mark McClary, right? It is. So Cody Willenborg is using his fill-in driver of Mark McClary out of Effingham, Illinois with CW Motorsports, part of the All Things UTV Open class, in his Polaris Pro R with 235 horsepower. AMS, All Balls Racing Group, CW Motorsports, CA Technologies, and Tire Spine. He's been racing with us since 2022. He's got 8 podiums with Ultra 4 and was 3rd in the national championship just last year.
Wow.
He's
He's
hungry. He's hungry.
He wants to get that first spot. thanks to everybody tuning in. It's good to see you guys on the live feed.
All right, and we're going to go to the national championship for Ultra 4 USA and modified. It is Scott Lesage who is here, Tommy Thompson who's here, Adam Kennett is not. In the 4900 tire spine stock class, it is Kurt the Rocket Mackey who just qualified, Eric Gilbert who just ran, Aiden Gilbert is not here, but in fourth is Jacob Smith, not too far back. And then the 4900 G-Force Pro Modifying class, oh, I just did that one. I have done open. There we go. The open class is Adam Brown, not racing. Cole Clark is here. Dustin Robbins is here. And Cody Willenborg. So we've got a lot of our racers really trying to take advantage for the national points and their regional race as well. As that is Cody Willenborg's car right there being piloted by Mark McClary. On this 2-mile qualifying course for the 2026 Freight Factory Big Sky 200 for Ultra 4 USA. And then it's the Throttle Down Customs Big Sky 200 for Yellowstone Off-Road Racing, a joint race. Can't thank Yellowstone Off-Road enough for letting Ultra 4 kind of piggyback off and come out here and have some fun.
Well, we can't thank you guys enough. You know, it goes both ways.
100%.
Without you guys, we don't have the extra turnout. Makes it more competitive and lets our guys compete.
Yeah, the competition this weekend is going to be extremely fun to watch. We just had one click over. See it still. Oh, and look at this. Dustin Robbins, new pole setter with a 217.1. So Dustin Robbins with all things UTV sitting on the pole as we speak. Oh. And then here comes the 193 of Tyler Nelk out of Cleveland, Tennessee with CA Technology Racing. Part of the All Things UTV Open class. And that brand new Segway with CA Technologies, OBR tires, Bullet Wheels, and G-Force. He co-drives with Ultra 4 with a little bit of everybody, but it's his first time as driver of record.
Heck yeah.
And that's the car I'm going to hop in after the Ultra 4 race tomorrow morning during the 12-hour. Going to take a lap or two. Tyler's going to hop from driver to co-driver, and we're going to go have some fun.
Have some fun.
And Matt and Tyler have been in works, and I think we're going to have a little bit of on-car video and audio. So
I heard you're kind of doing a podcast.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. We're going to go out there and have some fun and let everybody else enjoy it with us.
That's awesome. No, it'd be good to have you out on course, and we'll take it from here.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll take a break.
We got some good people.
I'll come back and hang out with you.
Perfect.
But Tyler, no, it's been great. You guys, you and Grizz, coming up here and helping. I think Shelby's going to come through, and then just a vast amount of racers.
Right. No, it'll be great.
It looks like we have a Yellowstone racer out there, the T55 of John Kerr.
John Kerr's in Y.O.R.R out of Monument, Colorado. Tensner Tires and Haas are his sponsors.
Well,
first time racer there.
Oh, really?
In our series, I haven't seen him in our series
nice.
Much.
And we'll flip back to the drone and see what kind of action is on this 2-mile qualifying course for the Big Sky 200. Thank you to Freight Factory and Throttle Down Customs. And it looks like that is John Kerr, the T55, making his Yellowstone racing debut. And it looks like a heavy hitter with Ultra 4 USA, the number 24 of Cole Clark out of Cortez, Colorado with 2-4 Racing. Part of the All Things UTV Open class and that Polaris single-seat Turbo Pro R with capabilities of over 450 horsepower.
Holy smokes.
Bill Stein shocks and MRT tires. He's been racing with us since 2018. He's got 8 wins and 20 podiums. But I think he's going to dumb it back to the 3 to 350 because the turbo, he can do whatever he wants. But I think he's going to dumb it up because this is an endurance race. You definitely want to push. Maybe during qualifying he's got her primed up.
It's probably tuning that 450 just to get the qualifying lap down.
Absolutely.
That's pretty impressive. It's crazy, we started out here. We used to run, we started the series with 800s, and man, it was something. And now to see him gaining 400 horsepower out of a turboed car, pretty impressive. We'll get you that lap time. Make sure to go download the Speed Hive app so you yourself can watch the lap times and get an update a little quicker than what we can give it to you here in the booth. The winds out of the west right now, really not too bad. Temperatures in the 70s. So pretty nice day for qualifying. And again, thanks to all the volunteers out on course. We couldn't do this without you. You'll see them in pink shirts, pink flags, making sure all the drivers are taken care of. Racing tracks. We'll do the live tracking. It also lets us know whether or not a guy's down or anything like that. So it's good to have all the technology in this race.
Yeah, the safety is definitely we got a lot of volunteers out on course, but the racing tracks you can really dial in. It has a rollover alert, it's got a stop alert, and then the racers themselves can hit a mechanical button, and that tells people hundreds of yards back, hey, there's somebody stopped off course. They're going to be hopefully off course, but it knows them. Keep an eye out, and somebody's working on their car.
Right.
And then there's a medical button too, and if there's a medical button pushed, we send somebody out. If there's 2 medical buttons pushed in the same spot, we send all the troops. Because on 10,000 acres on a 41-mile loop, it's a lot.
It's hard to keep track of, for sure.
Looks like that was Niles Davis Jr. and Joe Achapinti.
Niles Davis Jr. in a Razor XP 1000 out of Billings, Montana. Mudslingers, Tent Factory, John's Home and Yard, Carver's, 3D Air Pumps, and Base Camp Power Sports.
And Tyler, I was going to tap you on the shoulder and tell you, but I'm going to tell everybody, you're doing a great job, and there's so many racers out here. You know the Yellowstone racers extremely well. I know them fairly well, but you're doing a great job. I feel like we got a great flow, so thanks for helping, buddy.
No, thanks for being here, and it's an honor, actually, with the legend.
Great. Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far, but
no.
We're out here having fun at least. Let's see, I'll switch back to the YouTube, see who all's out there. Looks like Tanner's having some fun. Wishing he was here. We wish you were here racing. And Nicole Fulcher. We got Peanut Fulcher out here that's going to be racing with this weekend. I just saw Brian out there just a little bit ago heading towards qualifying, so we'll see him in a little bit. Jeep's rooting on Jim and Tracy's. They've got a whole herd of cars out here, and can't thank Jim and Tracy enough. That's Aaron's parents, and they do so much for Yellowstone behind the scenes, but then they come out here and just have fun. So They've got a very successful company right there in Billings. They work on big rigs. They do mechanic tires,
everything.
And we shipped our trophies there. Everybody's so helpful around here. It's amazing.
Yeah, Jim and Tracy's alignment. There, can't say enough about them either. Jim will be out here taking pictures while his granddaughter, Aaron's daughter, Annalise, is racing.
And she's in a 4800 TMR car that was brand new, I believe, 1 year ago, right?
Yep.
They debuted it here last year, if I remember right. So we'll pull up the Speed Hive app. So it looks like Matt Schlegel, the number 3556, making his Ultra 4 USA rookie debut with his son Dylan riding shotgun. Out of Ben Lemon, California with MS Racing, part of the Tire Spine stock class. And that Speed UTV, Amsoil, Maxxis tires, rugged radios, iBox springs, and Method race wheels. So I helped do the numbers behind the scenes for Ultra 4, so we were emailing back and forth, and he was just super excited and can't wait to come out here and race.
Might be Niles Davis Jr.
Okay.
I can hear him in the background. They have one of the loudest exhausts on that car.
Oh, and while we were chatting, Cole Clark moves into second with a 213, and Joe Achapinti with a 210.
Wow.
Shaving lots of seconds out there.
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't recognize that name. Must be a Yellowstone racer. But Achapinti just threw down a heater against a stacked field. Just beat out Cole Clark, Dustin Robbins, Eric Gilbert, Mitchell Roccacelli, who won the 12-hour last year. Kurt Mackey, Josh Cobb, Eric Gilbert, Russell Talla, and Randy Tucker are top 10. They just keep getting faster. I was thinking about that 2-minute mark, and then we started. We were at 2:20. I was like, okay, we're in that. And then 2:17, 2:15, 2:13, 2:10. 2:13, and now a 2:10 by Joe Achapinti. So
Joe is in the T551 car in a 22 MAV-R out of Bossier City, Louisiana, sponsored by S3 Power Sports.
Perfect.
And O&S.
All right, so Max Schlegel is on screen in that Speed UTV Bandit, it looks like, out there having some fun. And then one of our Youth 1000 competitors, the number 550 of Reese Cooper, is out there ripping it up. Gotta flip my page here.
Man, it's good to see you look up on the rims. All the spectators here. We sold a bunch of spectator passes today.
Yeah, spectating is amazing here.
$20 to get through the gate.
Free camping.
Yep. And come hang out. You know, we get around the fire after everything's done and talk, and you can meet a racer or whoever you want to.
And speaking about that, you can go to the pits and get in a racer's car normally. It's amazing what they do. So Reese Cooper, the number 550, with Samantha Road riding shotgun out of Cartersville, Georgia, with Turned Up Racing, part of the Youth 1K, and her pink Can-Am MAV-R with C8 Technologies, Carter's Off-Road, G-Force, Wayland Speed, and Chad's ATV Repair. She's been racing with us 1 year ago since Crandon. She's already got 4 podiums under her belt.
Holy cow. She's doing real well. And it's neat to see the women out here, get involved.
The gals.
Yeah, they're doing a heck of a job out on course.
It's a lot of fun to watch them. And again, we used to go from the 170s straight to the UTVs. But this new Youth 1K class that we developed, you guys have had one as well. And it's just a great stepping stone to, let them build their skill set and have some fun.
Looks like we got some volunteers taking some other cars down to get ready to qualify. That one car just went by was Austin Campana.
All right, he'll be in a 1K.
Yeah, no, he's actually he's in a UTV Turbo.
Yeah, that's
Turbo.
Right.
He just bought the car like 3 weeks ago.
That's the dad. Sorry,
the dad.
I got that mixed up in my head. It looks like out on course right now, Mr. Get Bent Fab is Keith Beam out of Georgetown, California, in the G-Force Pro Modified class in his Can-Am, No Limit RD, BFG, FK, and Roseville painting. He has co-drove a long time, builds the Get Bent Fab Racing. You'll see them in 4400. Nick Allegri has that machine out here. Keith Beam is an amazing fabricator and is starting to have some fun himself. He's been racing with us for about a year now in the UTV class, and he's got a couple podiums and out here having some fun.
That's what's important. You build a business and come out and have some fun afterwards. And
for sure,
it's good to see everybody.
And the wind is starting to blow once again. There goes Matt Schlegel, and there's Cole Clark sitting P2, just cruised by, but it's still Joe Achapinti, part of the Yellowstone crew,
out of Louisiana.
Yeah, Bossier City, Louisiana. Love it. Looks like that's the number 97. I do not have a name. It must be a late Yellowstone competitor. Got him in the
97 is Brody Ryan and Shane Thompson in a 22 MAV-R out of Bossier City, Louisiana, sponsored by S3 Power Sports.
Yeah, Dustin Robbins with S3 Power Sports. They do some great stuff down there. Just some good old boys.
Well, and they're building, for the Can-Ams, their brackets and their bracing and everything is top notch.
For sure. So we got a lot of qualifiers. We got just shy of 200 racers, and we're 40 deep right now. But the one thing is, you don't have to qualify. No. You can take a rear start. But with this many classes, with Yellowstone and Ultra 4 qualifying, that's where you start. Sometimes we break it up per class. There's so many people, a 41-mile loop, you qualify where you get, and you earned your spot.
Right. But there's strategy there, too. Some people think it, not qualifying, depending on, it's a gamble, depending on where they're at. If they shave off 10 minutes, it moves them up in the points.
And the wind is kicking again.
been a never-ending battle this year. The wind in Montana blows all the time.
Oh yeah, we felt that. I got here Monday evening, beautiful. Tuesday morning it was kind of windy. Then Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday was extremely windy. I believe that's Brody Ryan finishing up, but taking the line right now is the number 26 of Caden and his dad, Kevin Gamble, out of Tierras, New Mexico with Bomb Tech Racing. Part of the Youth 1K class in his Can-Am X3 with Apex Power Sports, CA Technology, Brannick Motorsports, Anti-Gravity Batteries, Y.O.R.R Racing. National Championship with Ultra 4 USA. And just like that, strong wind warning on the old drone. But he's still keeping her steady. I don't know if that's Ash or Elliott. We keep bouncing between the two of them.
We might have to do some time down on this old canopy, too.
It's ratchet straps. So we'll see what happens. But we're
out here braving the elements.
We're fighting the weather just like everybody else. Looks like Shannon Fisher. Brick together. Yeah, buddy, it's Miles. We're out here having some fun. All right. Flip back to the Speed Hive app. That's where all our timing is.
On screen with the big American flag is Blackbeard Broncos out of Huntley, Montana.
I was at his shop a few nights ago. He's one of the Yellowstone sponsors, and Jeremy, part of our crew, is having a vehicle built by him. So we went out there, had dinner, and his place is absolutely amazing. And his shop is so organized, and the build quality he has is
100%.
top notch for sure.
Yep.
So I recognize Nate. I recognize this name. The real Nate Thompson, number 930, is out on course.
Old Nate. He helped us in the pits last night with some tires, and it was good to have him. I'll get his sponsors up here for you. Nate Thompson out of Harrisburg, South Dakota. Alex Johns and Chris Brewer as his co-pilots in a 22 Razor Turbo R. Dakota Alignment and Frame, AA Motorsports, Method Race Wheels, Tensor Tires, and Schmitty Racing Suspensions in the 930 car.
And back in the day, Grizz called everybody Nate Thompson.
Yes.
So then they made shirts calling, I'm the real Nate Thompson, or I'm not Nate Thompson. I've got one of those shirts. It's good old boys having good old fun. So the real Nate Thompson out there on course, stirring up the dust. And the wind is the racer's friend. But right now it's getting a little rowdy.
Right. Yeah, Nate's a heavy hitter in our series. He's always around on that podium or right there after it. So if I'm not mistaken, he within the 12-hour last year, he was right up there.
Yeah, he was in the hunt for sure. Who won? Roccacelli won. Caleb Rupp got second, I believe. Did Nate Thompson get third? I can't remember.
No, I think Jordan got.
Did she?
Jordan got third last year.
I remember she got the
Iron Woman.
Yeah, the Iron Woman award for sure. She was still. Her and Caitlin Cahy were still plugging away at the end last year. So Jeff Bachman, number 4982 with Fire Dumpster Off-Road out of Colorado. And he must have qualified today, and I was running around and didn't get my sheet updated, so I'll have to get that handwritten this evening. I printed everything, I guess it was last night at the hotel, and just busy this morning. We were doing tech and flags and production, and it's been a busy day, but can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be than right here for the 2026 Freight Factory Big Sky 200 with Yellowstone Off-Road Racing and Ultra 4. Thanks again to Throttle Down Customs as well.
Yeah, TDK, they've been a sponsor of this race for a long time. They're building Jeep frames now. Grizz has one of those on his Jeep.
I was actually checking that out because we took his Jeep for a cruise, and the build quality on the frame by Throttle Down Customs. He just basically took his stock tub, put it on a real frame, and Throttle Down Customs builds bumpers. It's really, really incredible what they have going.
And they're out of Moore, Montana. Jeremy Pols and Lori, his wife Lori, Rowdy.
Yep.
Is Lori's son, and Rowdy and Shelby will be in a truck. on Saturday, so that's good to see them back out on track.
Shelby McDonald and Rowdy out there going to have some fun in a Ford Ranger. And then some. So we just gave some throttle down custom stats. So Freight Factory, they haul a little bit of everything. They're a broker for loads. So they take semis all over the country, and they haul our mega merch. They haul everything, but they haul 50,000 truckloads of Monster Energy every year. How incredible is that?
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Josh Sowell with Freight Factory has a little knee injury, so he decided to stay home, and he's got Dan Fresh as his medical fill-in driver this weekend with his buddy Martin Castro riding shotgun, and Josh Martin and the Freight Factory team threw $15,000 of extra prize money for the Ultra 4 side. And then Yellowstone Off-Road has over $20,000 for tomorrow's 12-hour race. So there's there's almost $50,000 that'll be given out in cash prizes this weekend.
I think first place pays right around $12,500 in the 12-hour.
Okay, perfect. I didn't know the exact breakdown, but that would have been my guess. Probably 12, 12.5, 4, and 2 something probably. Yep. So it looks like Lane Hallerwich. We have a Taryn Hallerwich, so I assume they're related. That's the 1888. I don't have that one on my sheet. So Joe Achapinti's time of 2:10.7 is still standing. Then it's Cole Clark, Dustin Robbins, Eric Gilbert, Mitchell Roccacelli, Keith Beam moved into the mix. Kurt Mackey, Josh Cobb, Eric Gilbert again driven by Jason Watt. Then it's Russell Talla, Randy Tucker, Tommy Thompson, Casey Welty, Aaron Kane, and John Kerr. Our top 15 in qualifying for the UTV classes.
I don't have that 1888 on my sheet either, so we'll have to update that somewhere.
They must have just registered today on site. But hey, they're out there and running. And just taking off the line now is the 4932 of Scott Lesage out of Ogden, Utah with Sage Alternatives. Part of the G-Force Pro Modified class and that custom single-seat Polaris RZR with a Craftworks Supercharger, Maxxis tires, Fox RCV, and Tire Spine. He's been racing with us since 2018. He's got 3 wins, 9 podiums, and he was first in class this year at King of the Hammers. And he got second last year in the national championship.
Still bucket list. I need to make it to King of the Hammers.
It's
still got to come down.
It is bucket list. It really is. It's incredible. This year I heard we were just over 80,000 people on the lake bed and over, I think, 750 competitors. 2-week-long event. They've got a little bit of everything. It's absolutely amazing. So I truly hope you can make it out one of these years, Tyler.
Would love to. Our drone coverage, these guys are doing a heck of a job. The wind's probably gusting 20, 25 miles an hour right now, and they're doing a heck of a job keeping those drones in the air.
And we've got another Youth 1K competitor. It's Calvin Jarvis and his dad, Matt, out of Las Vegas, Nevada with Ride Loud Racing. And that Can-Am Mavar with RideLoud.com, MRT, Raceline Wheels, and Mom. Been racing with us for just over a year. They've got 2 wins and 3 podiums. So father-son team. Great to see them building memories out here on the race course with Yellowstone Off-Road Racing and Ultra 4 USA. This coverage of Ultra 4 USA for the Freight Factory Big Sky 200 is presented by Throttle Down Customs and is brought to you by our official sponsors. G-Force, Maxxis Tires, All Things UTV, PCI Race Radios, Can-Am, Tire Spine, Pro Eagle, Brannick Motorsports, Rock Crawler Suspension, Spider Tracks, Metal Cloak, Factor 55, SimpleTire.com, NorCal Rock Racing, Monster Energy, Freight Factory, Raceline Wheels, Y.O.R.R Racing, Holly Off-Road, Off the Grid, and by Big B Motorsports. That's for Ultra 4 USA, so please support who supports the sport. We'll shout out yours here in a little bit. We'll kind of bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of people behind the scenes to make this all possible.
Just had Ty Olson texted me and asked me what his time was on Speed Hive. 5150 is the car number.
Currently 20th position with a 230.5. Hey, Tyler, I got a special guest. I'm going to trade you out for just
Absolutely.
a minute.
Heck yeah. I'll try not to hit my head on anything.
Oh, you're good. We'll trade in and out. Thanks for all the help, and don't go too far, buddy. And it's been a great day of qualifying thus far, and it is not over yet. Jeff Bachman just finishing up. And we have Joe Achapinchi, or I messed that one up.
That's close enough. That's how I pronounce it.
Man, so he's a redneck, huh?
Yeah, clearly from Louisiana, believe it or not.
No, if you can't tell that, boys, we got Dustin Battle Axe Jones out there sitting in the pole position with a 210.7. I don't recognize Joe's name. And then I threw down a heater. I'm like, man, this guy's good. And then you come walking up.
Brilliant.
I'm like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm Joe.
I know my guys were saying, man, we were watching the live feed, and they were saying it's some Joe guy from Pennsylvania just got down to 210. And
we
so,
said Louisiana.
You did?
Oh, yeah, we fixed it. And we're talking about S3.
Okay.
We had you.
My boy, Miles always looking out.
Trying to.
But Joe's a good buddy of mine, and we've raced together at a couple of different races. And he actually had a ATV crash like 3 days ago, broke his collarbone, called me and said, my man, can you race in Montana? I said, you freaking know I can.
That's awesome.
Let's go. So we went from straight off the couch, straight from the honeymoon.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this your honeymoon?
Yeah, basically.
No, also, I did mean to say it. Congratulations,
Thank
buddy.
you very much.
Just,
Now I got
recently got married.
I did. I got married like a week ago. Now I got to call my wife and tell her, listen, baby, it was all worth it. We qualified first right now.
For today. Tomorrow is a different story.
That's true. That's true.
I was guessing a 220-ish, and you shaved 10 seconds off my guess. So you were out there ripping up. So it's pretty impressive what you just threw down there. Cole Clark's 2.5 seconds behind you.
Oh,
then
yeah.
Dustin Robbins, Eric Gilbert, Mitchell Roccacelli, Keith Beam, Kurt Mackey, Josh Cobb, and Scott Lesage. So you got some heavy hitters right on your heels.
Dude, it's going to make for a crazy race tomorrow, because when you know guys like those couple of fast dudes are right behind you, man, you really got to hang it out there for the race.
And did you go pre-running much today?
I did a lap. I did a lap and looked around, but it's more like a scenic ride.
It really is. And how incredible is that? 10,000 acres, 41-mile loop, and I've been around it a couple times, and I don't have it memorized. It's so wide open.
Yeah.
But talk about how actually technical it is. From here, yeah, there's trails. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
How technical actually is it?
Man, we've raced all over the country, and honestly, this is one of the most beautiful races that I've been to. Just the scenery and the terrain that we go through. It's super fast, but man, there is some technical sections that take some real driving skill out there. So it's a good mixture of wide open fire roads.
Got a little bit of desert racing.
Yes.
Got a little bit of everything.
But, man, the technical stuff is absolutely technical.
So the little ravines out here, they call them coulees. So I'm learning.
They call them bayous where we're at.
Yeah, but they're not swamps yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
But it's just so fun to see all the different terrain they have, even though it looks wide open. It's technical.
Dude, what a cool place to come out and race. I'm sure they're glad they host one out here.
Oh, yeah.
Because especially for like a beginner racer, could come out here and have an absolute blast. But for me and those couple of fast guys that qualified with us, I know it's going to be a wild race tomorrow.
So are you just doing the 4-hour race with Yellowstone, or are you going to kick it up and do that 12-hour?
Yeah, part of the news that I got 3 days ago was I have to race the Big Sky 200 and then just stay in the car for the 12-hour. So he signed us up for both.
All right. Are you Iron Man in the whole thing?
Heck no.
Oh,
dude.
man.
Heck no.
Well, I'm actually going to hop in the 12-hour with Tyler Nelk in the Segway for after the Ultra 4 race is done.
Yes.
Take a little breather. I'm going to hop in for a lap or two.
Dude, if you're suited and booted, bring the helmet over. When I get
buddy.
tired, you can just take over.
I'm already racing for Tyler.
Okay, all right,
But
fair enough.
I appreciate next time. You got to call in the ringers earlier, huh?
Fair enough. I just went through signing up my whole pit crew as backup drivers. So if I get tired, I'm just going to call them and say,
Take a nap,
you
huh?
boys come get in.
Absolutely. No, it's going to be a lot of fun. And we still got people out there. Looks like Eric Johnson, number 9904, just took off. And, man, Our slowest time is a 2:57, so that's only 47 seconds throughout how many cars? 50 cars have taken off.
Man, what
right
I was
now.
about to say is how incredible is it the turnout? Because we're still in just UTVs.
We're
right
in just
now.
UTVs.
Dude.
So
we're at 50
this is
cars.
the Big Sky 200. 200 miles, 200 racers. How good's that?
Is it really?
Yeah, we planned it.
My man, how'd you work that out, Miles?
We did. Dumb luck.
Dude, that's freaking great. When we pulled in the parking lot and like tech and staging and stuff, I was like, oh, this is like a legit event, and this is a good turnout.
Yeah, I've been coming up here for about 5 years now, and a few times with Ultra 4, but then I'll come up just for the Yellowstone race if I have the time.
Yeah.
And man, what they have built, it's true grassroots racing, and then having Ultra 4 come in as well. It's just a great blend, and having racers like your Joe Aka. How do you say it?
Acapente, I think.
Oh, you don't even know. Perfect. I think I said that.
Dude, listen, I'm a driver. I'm not a smart guy. I just drive things.
Oh, obviously. It's always a good time.
For sure. That qualifying course, dude, is fun.
Yeah, 2 miles right on the nose.
Yeah.
And it's there's a little kind of off-camber spots, a little G out, and one pretty good cinder, and then a couple floaters.
Definitely. And the jumps are really good.
Yeah.
Like, I hit them flat-footed, never checked up. But that first section, when you drop down in, it's a technical little ridge
it's
line.
off-camber.
Yes.
Got a little G at the bottom.
Yes, and honestly, that's where I think I really made up some time because I'd really spotted some good lines whenever I was just making our practice loops on the qualifying lap.
At 25 miles an hour.
Just below 25. You know what I mean? I try to stay below speed limit unless we're racing.
There you go. And then all game on.
And then it's on from there. So I thought we spotted some good lines, and if you could really drop into those ravines super
and
fast.
kind of keep your momentum going.
Yes,
huh?
yes, which I think is what made the difference, honestly.
Yeah. So what's game plan for tomorrow's big race?
Dude, because the 200 is what I really want to win, I'm going to hang it out there for 200
so
miles.
the first 4 laps you're gonna
hang it out.
I guess that's 5 laps, isn't it?
No, I think it's 4. Gosh, I hope it is.
No, it is 4 laps.
Okay, I was about to say I did not plan a pit fuel strategy for 5 laps.
Well, you got 12 laps.
Yeah. After we hit 200, it's
cruise control.
We're having fun then.
And what if you're in the mix?
Man, I'm gonna go
There's
for it.
$20,000 on the line
For 12 hours. I'm going to be at full tilt.
12 hours, and I think it's $12,000 for first place.
Oh my gosh, dude! Look, I tried to come out here to just have fun, Miles. And
that's all you do.
You put that kind of pressure on me, dude.
So what's next up for Dustin Jones?
Man, we got Vegas to Reno in the end of August.
That's coming up.
That's the big race that I'm prepping for. So I'm going to run this one. There's another 12-hour race in July that we're going to try to hit.
Is that up in Pennsylvania?
Yes, it's that race.
We ran the one that was at Jay, Oklahoma in December.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the one down in Georgia.
Yes.
With a couple buddies.
Yeah, there's a couple of good races coming up, but just to stay in the car, stay fresh, get ready for Vegas.
Yeah, seat time makes a big difference.
Definitely, dude.
Yep.
And so when our gap is so big during summertime for desert racing and you're out of the car for 3.5 months, it's hard to get back in at the toughest race for us, the hottest, the longest of the year.
It's not the toughest. You've been to King of the Hammers.
It's not the most difficult.
but it's got its own elements.
Cumulatively, we start at 108-degree weather. It's about 115 in the desert. We race for about 10 hours. And I Ironman that race. And so, dude, that's a tough one. And to go from a 3.5-month break to racing, it's tough. So these races like this, I love hitting them.
Yeah, because it's fun. But
yes.
But it's keeping your skill set sharp.
100%, dude. It makes you stay fresh. So I really like that.
Yep.
And a good pre-run today because we made a lap in the car. We really got to get prepped for going for qualifying.
Perfect.
So I think those little combination things help us run a fast qualifying lap, you know.
And then we got tonight at 7 o'clock, we got the big drivers meeting, and then go chill out, I assume, and get ready for tomorrow's big day, huh?
Of course. We go full Chinese buffet the night before race.
Oh!
We really chance it the night before race.
That sounds like a chance.
It's kind of our race tradition of every time before the race we pick like Mexican food, Chinese buffet, gas station sushi. We take some big chances the night before a race, you know what I mean?
I think you're messing there,
I like living on the edge.
You probably eat Uncrustables.
You know it is. I've had 2 today.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
What about you? What's next for you?
I guess, go home for a couple days, then go up to Sacramento for the NorCal race.
Yes.
Home a week, and then Davis, Oklahoma for the next Ultra 4 Joker race. And then I got to look at the calendar.
Yeah, that's as far as you made it.
Huh? Yeah. My wife's not here, so she's not telling me where I'm going next.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's been busy, but man, where else would you rather?
Dude, how could you complain about this stuff? And who runs after UTVs? I know the first qualifying whole pack was all UTVs.
It's UTVs.
Yep.
And then big cars.
Okay.
First come, first serve, and even for qualifying, we're not mixing up the classes.
No.
Wherever you qualify, up front right now.
That's great, dude. That's great. So does that mean if I do well, I'll start in the middle of trucks and buggies and stuff?
No. UTVs only race Friday.
I was like, gosh, dang it.
All right, no. UTVs only race Friday.
Got it.
And then big cars only race Saturday. So safety reasons, UTVs
Of course.
and big cars, they make me nervous, and obviously everybody.
But the big cars, the 4400s, the big motor, they're still qualifying today.
Yeah. After the UTVs run, they'll qualify on the same course you did.
Got it.
And I'll be honest.
Dude.
Give me your thought, but I think a UTV has a slight advantage here because the tight and technical stuff, there's not a lot of long stresses to let that horsepower zing. So you have a chance, I think.
I agree. I think it will be close. Some of those fast 4400 buggies are just absolute monsters, and so I think there's a chance a UTV could hold the top position overall in qualifying.
And that's just for bragging rights.
Of course.
You're racing different days.
Of course.
It's still bragging rights.
It's just always fun to try to hold down number one. But we got another one running right now on the course.
Yeah, I saw Lacey Welty just went out for a rip.
Dude, and you can see I was hitting near 100 miles an hour in a couple of these straightaways.
100? Okay, so I'm wrong. You can stretch your legs.
Oh, dude, I had it. A couple of those straightaways, I had it just absolutely laced out. And so coming in a little too hot, sliding into the berm. But you can see there's a couple of good long rollers. And if you're willing to hold it over these rollers, you can hit near 100.
So out on course right now is the 180 of Peanut Fulcher.
Man, he's always so fast. That kid can freaking drive.
With
dude.
his dad riding shotgun out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, with Top Line Racing, part of the Youth 1K, and that Can-Am Mavar with over 240 horsepower. Performance East, EFX Tires, KMC, Double E Racing, and Turner Cycles. He's got 9 wins and 13 podiums with Ultra 4, because he started in the 170s, but now he's really making his own name in Ultra 4.
And I think when I talked to his dad just a minute ago in qualifying and staging, he said his name, he calls him Peanut, right?
Oh, yeah, Peanut.
He is leading for
I think it's Brian.
Okay.
But
Brian.
it's Peanut Fulcher.
Yeah,
he's leading the Youth 1K in Ultra 4 national points.
He's leading right now, which
so
is
I think
incredible.
they were on the fence on coming to a Joker, but when he saw that, old dad's like, we got to go.
Man, I can appreciate that they love racing. They're going to come out and support an event. If they can make it, they're going to be there.
Absolutely. And looks like Kenny Dyke just took off, number 72. That's part of the Yellowstone. And you can even see on the drone on the show, strong wind warning. Well, guess what? They're right.
Dude, I hope it's like this tomorrow.
So the wind is the racer's friend, but sitting here under an easy up,
you really got to hold on to some things.
You got to watch some stuff. But don't worry, I got some nice rocks for paper holders.
I see some paperweights up here. You got to figure it out though. You've done so many of these miles, you got to dial.
Yeah, I wouldn't say dialed, but I fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
All right, Dustin, well, I'll let you get on and do your thing, but always a pleasure. And, man, mental note. Joe, I got to read it. Hold on. Let me see if I get it right. Joe
we got bumped.
Achapinti. Well, no, you didn't.
Oh, I was about to say.
You didn't get bumped. When they had to manually, and Aaron warned me, if I have to manually enter it, it doesn't stack it in the right spot.
Got it. Fair enough.
You're not bumped yet. But I think you have a real chance staying up there. But regardless, you're going to have a great starting position tomorrow morning. What time's that? 10:15.
Something like that.
You'll be possibly the first off the line.
I hope so.
Good luck.
Thank you, buddy. Good
and then I hope to pass you.
I hope I
even
never
if you're
see
sitting
you.
in the pits.
I hope I never see you
again.
Yep. Until after the race.
Oh, okay. All right.
After the race.
We're still buddies, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Always.
No, always a good time, Dustin.
Thanks, buddy.
A pleasure. Good luck. Always good seeing you.
Oh,
and I did not expect to see you. So I'm glad you're here.
Good. Thank you,
all
buddy.
right.
Good seeing you.
Yep. Dustin Battle Axe Jones currently sitting in that number 1 pole position, driving for Joe Achapinti with that 210.7. We have Kenny Dyke and Heather Dyke. So Kenny Dyke out of Billings, Montana with Shaker Off-Road. Wyoming, Shaker Fan. And then this is Mom Heather Dyke out of Billings, Montana with Shaker Off-Road. Must Be Nice Performance, Raceline Wheels, Sandcraft, and Y.O.R.R. Shaker Fan. We'll get Tyler in here in just a moment. He can keep us straight, but I think that's a son and a mom racing separate cars. So actually what happened wasn't a manual entry for Valadez. One transponder. Hunter qualified once, and then Johnny qualified once. Hunter qualified for the Youth 1K, and Johnny qualified
How about that? I actually knew he was coming.
Yeah, okay.
Had a little insider information.
I like
Got to keep you on your toes.
So Heather Dyke and
Yep.
is it her son?
It'd be her husband.
Husband.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll get there. Heather and Kenny Dyke, they're out of
Yeah, I
Billings.
just got them. So they're husband and wife.
Yeah, husband and wife competing.
Yeah,
They're
separate
good.
cars.
They're going to run separate cars for the Y.O.R.R points, and then get in Heather's car and run the 12-hour together.
So they're going to race against each other, and then the 12-hour team up.
Yep, team up.
Yep. And then it looks like Austin Campana. You may know this guy.
Well, I kind of know him a little bit. You know, Austin took me to the Mint 400, let me pit for him. We went down there 2 years ago and won it in stock class. Pretty neat deal. So glad to have him back racing.
You have his stats?
I do.
M999.
Yeah, somewhere in here.
His son Christian will be racing tomorrow as well.
Austin Campana in a Can-Am X3 out of Fountain, Colorado. Faster off-road. My Pretty Posh Princess. Combustion Syndicate, Tensor tires, and rugged radios. Marcy Campana is his wife. She's usually on the live feed, chirping in with us all the time. Good to see Austin back, though. Wanted to get out of it for a little bit. Got back in it.
He kind of gave up, but
Yep.
then he tiptoed. It seems like he just can't stay.
No, can't. You know, Christian's out competing. They were going to share a car, and he decided, heck it, we'll just do it.
I love it. So off the line next is number 54 of Carter Peterson and the Billings, Arizona with Champ Racing. Part of the G-Ford Pomona Black Class and Polaris RS1 with Colt Construction, Queen Racing, Smith Brothers Racing, 3D Air, Cryo Heat, and H-Up Epic Exhaust. These co-drove for quite a while, but finally get behind the wheel right here at the Freight Factory Big Sky 200. Thanks to Throttle Down Customs as well. This coverage of the Ultra 4 USA and Yellowstone Off-Road Racing for the Throttle Down Customs Big Sky 200 presented by Freight Factory and is brought to you by our official sponsors, Elevated Power Sports, T&D Cat Rental, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Three Peaks Drilling, Rugged Radios, Syndicate Combustion, The Diesel Shop and Auto Repair, Montana 4x4 Association, Copyright, Mickey Thompson, Premier Alignment, Montana Men's Health, Construction and Trucking, Black Bear Bronco, Arnold Machinery, and by Montana Roll-Off Dumpsters. So please support who supports Yellowstone Off-Road Racing. So we have Carter Peterson and Austin Campana out on course.
And how about the dumpsters, you know, out here making sure they put lids on them for us?
Up in a big way,
Yep.
because this many people, trash happens.
Right.
Usually the off-road community is pretty well about keeping everything moving and you know, keeping everything clean. But
Right.
with the wind and everything, it's
You
pretty
never know when
challenging.
they asked, you know, hey, do you want a dumpster with a lid on it so it doesn't blow away? And I said, absolutely. Buckley Reynolds, Montana Roll-Offs, and Haley Reynolds, his daughter, run it. Thanks again for your sponsorship and bringing the dumpsters out. On courses at RS1, you can sure hear the difference between an RS1 and a Can-Am. Gonna make that corner and head her on home towards the finish line.
Sounds like we're having some audio issues on my end, so I'm texting Matt. I hear you just fine, but I guess I sound like a drone.
Well, that's not good.
Maybe it's better for everybody back home.
Maybe. I doubt it.
Sounds like, but Matt's right on it. He's got us fixed back up. Thank you, Matt.
Dustin
Looks like-
Jones is gonna let her hang out for 4 laps, huh?
Yeah,
That's
he's gonna go for the win of the 4-hour and then have some fun for the 12-hour. But
Hold
then
on.
we told him about the money. He's like, you hurt my strategy. Looks like Zach Ablott is tuned in. Tanner Policio, Ron, Brick. Oh, Brick together. That's Royal McKenzie. He usually helps us fly some drones, but has a funeral, so sorry you can't make it out here, buddy.
I want to say on screen right now on that RS1, can't tell.
Is that Christian Campana?
It kind of looked like Christian.
That's what I'm looking at the Speed Hive app.
Okay, Christian
That's got
Campana.
the timing.
He's in the Youth 1000 class.
And then
also
the 12-hour.
The 12-hour.
Is he racing Y.O.R.R as well?
Racing Y.O.R.R in the 1000 NA class.
So he's racing 3 races tomorrow. That's pretty impressive.
And he's out of Fountain, Colorado, sponsored by Jordan's Got a Gun Tattoo, Faster Off-Road, Combustion Syndicate, My Pretty Posh Princess, Dad's Retirement, Method Race Wheels, BFG, Baja Designs, and Rugged Radios. Christian's 15 years old.
Oh, that's impressive. That young man. I've been coming, like I said, for about 5 years now, and I remember him as a 10-year-old out there having fun, and to see him just kind of stair-stepping his way up and starting the Youth 1K and then moving into the Y.O.R.R 4-lap race and then the 12-hour race. It's a lot of fun. Looks like up next is the 6166 Yellowstone racer of Josh Cobb.
Josh Cobb. Man, there's a lot of racers.
Oh, which is a good thing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But, Tyler, I'm going to speak for you, but I'm going to apologize. We're going to miss some things for sure because there's just a lot of moving parts. And speaking about moving parts, Josh Cobb, that's okay.
Trophy light.
Yeah. Josh Cobb brought UTVs, trophy lights, and a 6100. So he's in his 6100. So that's going to be a Yellowstone racer in the Pro Unlimited, because that's a spec truck.
Josh Cobb and Matthew Melendez in a Trophy Light R8 out of Whitman, Arizona, sponsored by Yokohama, King Shocks, and Vision X. These Trophy Lights are going to be really cool to watch.
Oh, for sure. So I'll get my big car sheet ready. And this wind is making it a little difficult out here in the T&E studio. But we're doing it. We're having fun. So thank you, everybody back home, for tuning in. It's going to be a great weekend of racing. We're just getting kicked off with qualifying. We had just over 50 UTVs qualify. And then we'll see. But Josh Cobb out in the 6100 spec truck, the 6166. And now it looks like it's the 6099.
Sean, I'm going to murder that last name, so...
Runyon.
Sean Runyon. Running a Trophy Light out of Hilliard, Ohio. Columbus Steel Erectors, R&M Management, All Crane Rental, Yokohama, Vision X, Vision Wheel, Rugged Radios, and PRP Seats. The wind's getting a little chilly, but it's definitely the racer's friend out there right now, keeping things away. These trophy lights that are running here, it's the first year they've ran with us as a series here at the Big Sky 200 and Ultra 4 USA race. Josh Cobb and Sean Runyon were the last two to run. Making their way around, coming across the bottom section of the rims. Can't see it right now, but there's a bunch of spectators up there watching everything go down. It's $20 to get in, free camping. Come hang out down at camp and meet the racers and tell stories. It's a great time here at Yellowstone Off-Road Racing.
So it's still Dustin Jones driving for Joe Achapinti with that 2:10.7. And the wind and the clouds are starting to roll in, so I think it may be messing with the Starlinks a little bit. I do apologize. But Mother Nature has his guess. Oh, I stepped out to grab a jacket, and it's Eric Pond now.
Eric Pond.
The number 6006. He's been racing with Yellowstone for quite some time.
Yeah, it's good to have Eric around. He's great.
I know he's fighting cancer and still out there. I think he's getting better, obviously, and it's great to see him still behind the wheel.
And Eric is out of Wickenburg, Arizona. Trophy Light Race Series, TL Speed Shop, and Helena Buds.
And I think he's got Joe Fabrizio riding shotgun, if I remember right.
Yep.
Joe Fabrizio co-drives for a lot of our Ultra 4 racers as well. And if you are just tuning in, thanks for everybody for checking us out for the Freight Factory Big Sky 200. Joint race with Yellowstone Off-Road, thanks to Throttle Down Customs as well. And you can see behind us, the wind is kicking. But hey, that's part of it. We're still out here having some fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun in the booth. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're in the element. We're in it just as much as the racers
For
now.
sure. And you can see all our rocks stacking up here, trying to keep all our papers in line. And if you want to come out, if you're in the Billings area, come on out. It's only $20 for the weekend for adults. And kids 10 and under are free. Free camping. Plenty of camping on this big old ranch. It's absolutely gorgeous. The sunsets here. It's a postcard. It's beautiful. And, and the wind kicked off the monitor.
It wasn't quick enough to go.
Yeah, it was close.
Okay.
So this is one of our in-car cameras that will just kind of give you a tease for today, but tomorrow we'll kick them out and you'll see a bunch of on-car video. And we lost our screen. It blew off in the wind, but we're getting it fixed up. But this is Alex Fleming with Sherpa Motorsports, part of the 4600 Spider Track stock class for Ultra 4. And you can see right here in the long line, that's everybody that's still yet to qualify.
Yeah, we got a lot of cars yet to go through, Miles.
Well, Tyler, it's been a great time with you, buddy. I'm having fun, and qualifying's maybe half over.
Yeah, we're getting a little closer, but the biggest turnout we've ever had, Big Sky 200.
Yeah.
200 entries.
You can't plan that any better, hardly.
No.
It's absolutely amazing.
Having Ultra 4 along board with us, help us push the numbers up. Like Dustin said, get out here and race something new.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
10,000 acre ranch thanks to Warren Ketchum. Trying to fix a couple things here in the studio, but we're making it happen.
Thanks to Matt.
Yeah, Matt Holt Productions has done a great job out here, keeping everything running smooth with fighting all the elements. So I know it's not perfect, but we're doing our best, and it's still a great show. So thanks, Matt, and the entire Yellowstone team for helping everything run smooth. So it looks like out on course now is Aaron Gould, number 6033, part of Yellowstone Off-Road Racing.
Lost my pages here, Miles. I'm not as quick to you.
But just like racing, practice makes perfect, buddy. You're getting her. We're going to have some fun.
Yep. Aaron Guel and Brian Apple and Dan, Trophy Light Series, out of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Armstead Automotive, Yokohama, Vision X Lighting, Vision Wheels, Haltech, PRP Seats, Rugged Race Radios, RaceRentals.com, and Badgerland Off-Road.
And just getting a heads up, we missed CJ Yoakum just go out in that old 56 Bel Air. I wish we would have caught that. Hopefully you guys saw some of it at home. But I know the drones are fighting wind. We're fighting wind, and obviously the racers are.
Yep. that old CJ, he'll lay some laps down.
Oh, yeah.
He'll lay some speed down.
He's got an old NASCAR engine, and here's the schedule. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. will be the Youth 1000 race, and then from 10:15 to after 10:15, because it's adjusted time as well, so we'll probably race until darn near 11 o'clock tomorrow night for the 12-hour race. And then Saturday morning, 9 a.m., we'll do the Youth 170s, do some awards for the UTV race, and then kick off the big cars from 11 to 6. And there's different laps you can see there on screen. And, yeah, it's going to be a great show. And it's been a lot of fun. And, Tyler, we're here. We're doing it.
Yeah, we're just going to do it.
So you can go to the Yellowstone Off-Road or Ultra 4 USA social medias or websites, get the same schedule here and keep up to date. But it's the Yellowstone Off-Road Racing YouTube. And it looks like we have the 1018 of Anthony Taylor out there. So I don't see him on my sheet, so he must be racing just Yellowstone, even though he races with us quite a bit. So Anthony Ice Cream Taylor, number 1018. Or did he?
Got him.
Okay, perfect.
He's in a 2004 Wrangler out of Lake Bay, Washington. Tacoma Hydraulics, certified hydraulics, all-terrain painting and repairs.
Oh, camera. Ooh.
Kimball's Handsun Detailing and Harbor Freight. And like Miles said, we're fighting the elements too, so bear with us and we'll make sure everything gets to you guys as we can. Between TVs and cameras, it's this wind is something. So the wind can be a racer's friend, but yet again, it can be a broadcasting and production nightmare. Our drones are out fighting the wind right now too, and we're just making everything work, adjusting as we go. And Big Sky 200 presented by Freight Factory and Ultra 4 USA, Throttle Down Customs. We're here live in the T&E production studio, and we're making a go at everything here.
Yeah, thanks for keeping that rolling, Tyler. The camera tipped over, TV was trying to blow down again, so we got zip ties and duct tape. What else you need?
Nothing. Go fast, tape. Go fast.
And just getting an update from Aaron. CJ is 19th overall in that old 56 Bel Air. So that's pretty impressive. But it's still Dustin Jones driving for Joe Achapinti with that 2:10.7. 2.5 seconds faster than Cole Clark. And Cole Clark is one of our heavy hitters. So Dustin Jones, obviously, he's a driver. He's a wheel man.
Driver. Yep.
Great to see him out here. And we do have a drivers meeting here in a couple hours, so hopefully we get everything dialed in and have some fun with this 2-mile qualifier.
And like Dustin said, there's some off-camper stuff in the beginning, a little
there's
bit
a
technical.
couple G-outs as well, some rollers, some big jumps, and making it happen. Looks like that's Adam Laverne, the number 1555. I believe he's a Yellowstone racer, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have Albert Contreras all the way from...
Adam Laverne in a 98 TJ 4600 out of Ola, Washington. Tacoma Hydraulics is his sponsor.
So Albert Contreras all the way from Compton, California, in his old Jeep, part of the 4600 Spider Track stock class. He's got Mickey Thompson tires underneath him, and he registered today, so tonight I'll get his sponsors written down. So sorry, Albert.
We're having a lot of fun.
Oh, man, this wind is kicking. Yeah, it's just part of it. So I hope you guys back home are still having fun watching. We're still doing our best. Looks like Zach Ablot is tuned in. Nicole Fulcher. Aaron, she's doing timing and everything else and still watching the show. And, yeah, that wind's cold. Thanks, Aaron. And, yeah, sorry about the audio issues. We're fighting the tech issues with this wind, so we're doing our best, keeping everything moving smooth.
I definitely did not dress for the wind. I should be smarter. I was raised up here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shorts are not paying off right now.
So we are on the Speed Hive app. And now that we got 60 cars, it's kind of hard to cruise real quick and see who's there. So if you have a favorite racer, you can see their number, their name. It's in order. See how fast they went. Looks like Josh Connor, number 533, with David riding shotgun out of Auburn, Washington, with Josh Connor Motorsports. And that JC Motorsports chassis with an LS3 with over 500 horsepower. Yukon gear and axle. Come Up winch, performance coatings, and extreme CMT. He's been racing with us since last year at NorCal.
I'm going to step out. Looks like we have the one and the only Casey Welty and Brian BFG coming up here to chat with us. So I'll step down for a minute.
All right. Well, Tyler, don't go too far, buddy.
I'm going to run back to the pits and grab some pants.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Well, thanks for all the help, buddy. Looks like Casey Welty's out here when he took off earlier today. Let's see. He was sitting pretty, he's still in the 15th position.
15th?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Oh, here we go. Hey, Miles. What's going on? Oh. I'm getting all fancy now.
You started talking a little too early.
Yeah, I did. I do that sometimes.
Yeah. Casey, always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah.
We've waved at each other a couple times, but man, it's been busy.
It has been a very busy day.
Yeah.
So like the line of cars out of tech was unbelievable.
It was pretty. I was even teching this morning trying to keep smooth.
I saw that.
Up.
You were doing a great job. I almost got your line, so maybe I get a few fudges out of the way. Yeah.
No, it's been a great time, and you and your wife are racing this weekend.
Yeah.
Give me the rundown. You're in the Mav-R, I think.
I'm in the Mav-R. Yep. We're gonna run the first 4, and then me and Cody will start cracking away, and Brian. We'll start cracking away at the 12-hour one.
Perfect.
We're not here.
You're running the Mav-R for the 12 hours.
Yep.
And Lacey's in the speed car.
Lacey is in the speed car. Yep. She's the only one that keeps that one alive.
You definitely got that heavy foot.
Yeah. And so we're still R&D in that one, and my wife has got it figured out. She's got a real nice foot to it, and she sent it there in qualifying.
Yeah, she did well.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you're top 15, which is very respectable.
That's okay. Yep, I'm okay with it. If I would have looked around a little harder, I might have pushed it a little harder. I didn't realize Dustin Jones and a couple other guys were here. I was like, oh, we got some heavy hitters.
I didn't know that either. So I'm saying Joe, whoever, Octapinti.
Yeah.
I was like, sweet, he's our top hitter. And then all of a sudden I see Dustin Jones walking up. He's like, I'm Joe. So we brought him and had a fun chat with him. And yeah, we got stacked fields. So
yeah, we do.
You're going to have your hands full.
Oh, I am. And you know what? Sometimes starting in the back, you don't feel like the rabbit. You feel more like the hound than the rabbit.
You can see the dust and have some fun.
And that always helps out a little bit. I got a call from Mike Slauson that I didn't want to get. It sounds like he's having problems with his Mav-R.
Oh,
so if there's anybody watching the live stream that's got a brake master cylinder for a Mav-R, come on down, let Miles know. Let's get a hold of Mike Slauson and get him back on the track.
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago Mike was racing, and Randy Slauson, his brother, came, who was our current King of the Hammers champion.
Yes, he is. He did a great job.
He made history this year.
Just troopers. I ran into his mom and dad in Powell, and I said, man, you raised some heck of a fast boys. I don't know what you're feeding them, but you got the speed in them.
I'm sure they were shaking their head like, I
know. Well, his mom was more like, I know. How is it stacking up? Are we through the UTVs and onto the big trucks
UTVs are
now?
done, so we're in the big cars now. So we got your drivers meeting tonight. Hopefully at 7. We'll see.
Okay, at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what the plan is. But qualifying it's busy.
Yeah. Who is top dog for the UTVs at the moment?
It is Dustin Jones driving for Joe Achapinti. I got to read the name.
Okay. I was wondering why I didn't see the yellow out there.
Cole Clark, Dustin Robbins, and I just hit a button I didn't mean to.
I heard a rumor Phil Blurton's here, or is that just rumor?
Rumor so far.
Keith
Beam is here, and he's got a car that looks similar to his.
Okay, that might be what it is there.
Yeah, so it's Dustin Jones, Cole Clark, Dustin Robbins, Eric Gilbert, Mitchell Roccacelli, Keith Beam, Kurt Mackey, Josh Cobb, Jason Watt, Scott Lesage, Russell Talla, Randy Tucker, Tommy Thompson, and the one and only Casey Welty.
I let Jason Watt in front of me? I'd be ashamed of myself. Well, good. I like banging bars with Jason. He's a good guy, and he's always got the good pointers on the Mav-R.
Oh, yeah.
He's got those things pretty figured out.
So, actually, he would be a good one to hit up about a master cylinder. They've got 3 or 4 in their camp.
Yeah, I might swing by there. Well, Mike's probably all over it by now.
Yeah,
the Champs cars go by.
Yeah.
They're a single-seater RS1 that's all souped up. I think they got a Craftsworks supercharger on that one.
I believe you're right.
And they've got the wrong shocks on it for this race. They were plenty willing to admit it, but they are still very fast out here today.
And, usually Matt drives that car, but his son Carter's actually getting behind the wheel for the first time as driver of record.
Yep, that's what they were telling me. They're crapped right next to me. So,
good.
Yep, had to go over.
You're at the far end, right?
I am. I came in early just to make sure, because I knew if I was stuck down here in the front, I was going to be probably just brown for the rest of the weekend.
You're right. I think I'm going to be too. So
you are right here.
When you come through the start finish, you got to slow down a little bit. We're going to put a speed zone right here.
Oh yeah?
No,
I didn't think so. Yeah. Probably just for me.
Just for you. No, all in good fun.
It would be all in good fun. Well, Cody Olson, what happened to Cody here? We got a couple of zeros at the bottom of the page.
So they just haven't gone yet. So the ones with numbers have gone, and there's be a dash here, so I don't know if anybody's on course right now. I believe we're changing batteries.
And your poor little screen, it's had a hard life out here in the dust today, too, I see.
It fell over once. That's why we got the duct tape and the zip ties down. It was nice when we started.
Oh, no.
Oh, there goes the iPad.
We're probably going to have to get your windbreaker out here again like you did last year.
We might have to. Thank you, buddy.
I heard it's going to be windy for just a little bit longer. It's supposed to tone down here right at about 7 o'clock. And that's if we can get through all the qualifying by 7 o'clock. There is a lot of cars here.
Which is great. The Big Sky 200 with, I think, 200 cars.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. That's going to be a long lineup. Those are the days that you're happy that you're in the top 20 because you get to get out of here. You don't have to sit in the line for another hour just waiting to go.
So we have the 4807 of Don Stein heading out for his 2-mile qualifier. And again, we're changing batteries on drones, or it's getting a little windy. Hopefully they can fly.
Drones have come a long way.
They're very impressive.
I heard they wipe out the batteries pretty quick in the wind, but they can still go out in the wind now, so that's quite impressive.
It's a turn and burn for sure. We have Ash and Elliott out on course right now, and then tomorrow we'll have Trevor with turn 2, so we'll have 3 drones out on course. We'll have the start finish, and hopefully one over there at the premier alignment jump.
You know, I got a bone to pick with turn 2. You know, they keep showing that Instagram reel of who's going to send it the furthest. You know, they had Tracy Poole on there, they had Paul Wolf.
I saw Paul.
They forgot about me in that Pro Y.O.R.R.
Man,
you know,
you did send it.
I don't know. I'm going to have to go tie. I was like, did I not pay you enough money? Because I didn't pay you any money.
That may be part of
it. Didn't get on the list fast enough. Doggone it. Yeah, they must be switching out batteries or not too bad. But, man, is it getting dusty down there. And some of these cars, the really heavy modified one, I think I saw a single-seater, got to be turbo or supercharged, not sure, single-seater out there, and he was getting it.
Cole Clark, number
Cole
24.
Clark, Cole Clark was putting on a show out there.
Yeah, he's got a Pro R that he's there's Cobb right there.
Yeah, there it goes.
But yeah, he's got a Pro R and a single seat chassis, and he can turn that thing up to 465 horsepower.
Oh, that's almost too much. That's almost too much.
So he does dial it back, but
I bet he does.
Capabilities of that. But I'll bet he's in that 350 range, which is still. My cool Camaro back in high school had 200. I thought I was a cool kid.
You were the cool kid. You were the cool kid. But that kind of power out here on a track like that, boy, you're going to want to watch your belt temps and your axles real close on that one.
And that's something you don't have to worry about anymore.
I don't have to worry about it. I get to worry about more expensive things.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'm hopping in for a couple laps during the 12-hour race tomorrow afternoon in the new Segway. The red one. I don't know if you saw that. And it's got a.
I did see that.
It reminds me a lot of a Pro R.
It does.
Transmission,
it does.
the 2-liter. So I'm excited to see what that thing does.
I had my first impression with the Segway at Powell for the first race of the Y.O.R.R season this year. It's a neat-looking machine. It's
really
beefier than I thought it would be. And it's actually really quite fast, too.
Yeah, so we'll see how it shakes out. Tyler Nelk just got he was still working on it here like we all do, but it's a brand new car. It looks like we have Aaron Hendrickson. So we have a couple 680s because I've got Colin Hornick. So we'll do our best to keep everything running as smooth as we can.
Oh, yeah, you guys do a great job as always.
Starting to sprinkle a little bit now.
Yeah.
All right, well, sweet.
I've been enjoying that new racetrack system that you guys put in my car. That's actually kind of nice. I'm actually looking forward to just kind of stand alone. It's got the nice little buttons on it, and so I'm kind of hoping to use that on Dustin Jones a little later on tomorrow.
All right. You're talking about racing tracks.
Yeah, racing tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the push to pass.
Yeah, push to pass.
Pretty cool. And
got the service button.
And for your people back home and in the pits, they can watch you as you go. It updates every couple minutes, shows you how fast. It's got a tip alert. It's got a hard hit alert.
Yeah, and it's I haven't done Ultra 4 in quite a few years, and they didn't have that system probably about 5 years ago.
Correct. Yep.
And
It's something new we've started using.
it works way better.
It's really nice for the racer, but it's even nicer for race ops for safety and course compliance.
Yeah.
And then there's a mechanical button at the driver's meeting. They'll give you your little tutorial.
Oh, excellent.
But there's a wrench that you can hit saying, "Hey, I'm changing a tire, changing a belt, whatever." So it lets people know behind you coming up, hey, there's a car stopped on course, pay attention. And then there's a push to pass. If you're within 100 feet of them, you can hit this button. It pings them saying, I'm back here, I want to pass. Hopefully they pull over and don't jackrabbit, but maybe they're playing strategy.
Well, that would be a great lifesaver for tomorrow, because I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be just a dust bowl.
Yep.
It's going to be bad. Just watching qualifying as I was waiting in line there, I was like, man, I'm getting dusted out just sitting in here. I had to turn the air pumpers on just to sit in line.
So it looks like we have Mitch Dockenborf.
Connor looked like he's, a 428?
Yeah, Josh Connor with a 428. But we'll go back up, see if anybody's... Nope, it's still Dustin Jones with that 210. Kind of scroll through if I recognize any new names. Oh, Josh Cobb. And that 6100 truck is 16th overall. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Old Aaron Kane showed up last second. He's sitting 18th. C.J. Yoakum in the old, what's that, a 66 Bel Air? 56 Bel Air.
56 Bel Air. He's got a Pro Mod engine in that one.
It's a ripper.
Oh, man, is it a ripper? He's a ripper.
Oh, yeah.
He always puts on a show. To be honest with you, I don't know how he gets up these hills out here all those times with these two-wheel drives. They get so silted out and dusty, but he must have that thing to the wood non-stop on that one.
Sean
my wife end up 52nd. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
She's going to be having fun. She's just going to race the 4-hour Y.O.R.R race.
Yep, the 4-hour Y.O.R.R race. That's all the further I want to go. We got some new parts from Speed UTV a while back. We do have the new updated KWI clutch system, and I have yet to blow a belt. In fact, we didn't even change it for this race, because if I got one that's worked, let's leave it on there.
I understand that. If it's not broke,
if it ain't broke, let's just leave it alone here and just see if she can. She'll get right through the end. She's getting better and better all the time. I'm very impressed with my wife. So she's really learning a lot.
You're getting some good brownie points today.
Oh, I'm going to try, yeah. She's making me dinner right now, so I got
What's for dinner?
I think we're doing hamburger hot dogs tonight. I have to come over for some spaghetti tomorrow night.
All right.
That's when she really starts laying down the cooking there. So hopefully she gets out of the car in a timely manner in her 4 hours, and she can get back up there to the pits, and she can hang out and have her best life, and hopefully me and Cody can hold her. Hopefully me and Cody can hold her to the end here.
So is Cody racing the 4-hour at all?
If he does, it will be just because I'm getting tired and I'll just throw him in.
Okay, so but he is not.
He is. He would be my backup driver. So after the first 4, we'll probably start swapping out after that.
And if I remember right, you got enough fuel? Because he likes running out of fuel.
Oh, well, we talked about that too. He's still on his way. He's probably still burning a little bit about that one. I think he wants redemption here. So I definitely pulled the car back into the shop and gusted things all in the right places. Because when Cody gets behind the wheel, you want to make sure you got all the strength where you need it.
He's a driver.
Oh, he's a driver.
He likes pushing the limits.
Yeah, he does in my car. That's the kicker. That's keep it together. These things are getting expensive. So Cody, you don't have to jump the entire ravine on the first lap.
But you can.
Huh?
But you can.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can.
Or at least you can try.
You can sure give it the old college try. And these Maverick cars, they're a tough machine. I've been nothing but impressed with them racing for the last year and a half here, and it's they've impressed me. They're tough. I didn't think they'd be as tough as they were, especially with that transmission.
And I heard somebody take off.
There
it
we
must have been
go.
the 4812 of Jacob Pacheco and his brother Jason riding shotgun out of San Martin, California with VP Racing. He's in a Trent Fab chassis with an LSX with over 600 horsepower, hand-cooked tires, Dynapro, Raceline, rugged AccuAir, and Axle Pros. He's been racing with us at King of the Hammers and Ultra 4 since 2012. He won the King of the Hammers in 2017 in the stock class. He's got 2 wins and 5 podiums and was the 2025 national champion in the 4800 Brannick Motorsports Legends class.
That's him on screen right now?
I'm trying to see. It's pretty dusty.
It is pretty dusty.
That looks like Cole Johnson. That may be Aaron Imson. Man.
You're going to have to...
That didn't help.
Yeah, no.
We'll get a rag here in a little bit.
Yeah, I was looking around for one. I don't quite see one.
I got one right here.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, do that one. Needs a little dirt on it anyway. I changed when I got back to the pits, and I was kind of sorry I did when I was driving down here. I was like, oh, well.
It's a little brisk, isn't it?
It is a little brisk. I have to go find a coat and a hoodie here. You know, I did this last year. I'm just hoping that we don't get the hail and the lightning like we did last year.
Wild.
Got a little sketchy out there. You know, getting pelted by hail with no windows in a car isn't as fun as people think it is.
Yeah, we were setting up course the other day and just cruising it. You know, we were only doing 20 miles an hour, and I caught a grasshopper right to the sunglasses. It spooked me a little bit.
Oh, this guy is cooking. You definitely tell when they get to the straightaways, the dust just blows up, and they are just here, there, and gone.
Looks like Co-Drivers Unlimited and Chuck Mays is tuned in. Thanks for checking us out, buddy. Phone is, I'm missing a few things. I do apologize. Let's see, we'll go back to the YouTubes real quick. Looks like Ron Cody, SoCal Expedition. The tracking is on the Speed Hive app. So download that and find the Big Sky 200. And live tracking. Tomorrow it'll be on racing tracks. So that's Cassie Slauson rooting on Mike tomorrow. And hopefully you can get that brake situation figured out. But yeah, so.
Oh, and congratulations to them, too. They just had their first child.
Oh, that is right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So congratulations for
kids
them.
Are a lot of fun.
And to his wife for being such a trooper, bringing the little kiddo here just to watch
they're
over
here,
while Mike takes it to town out there.
Perfect. So again, Speed Hive app for the live timing and racing tracks for the live tracking. So you'll want that in the pits. Both of them for sure.
We lit off all the things because we'll be running that again. Once again, we'll be running that live feed for Y.O.R.R here.
Perfect.
So
So
you guys tap
hopefully
into
we'll
that
have
one.
that tomorrow. I think we're going to have live audio and in-car for our car when
Oh, of course you do.
Hey, we need that beat button, though.
Yeah, I'm going to go plug in my cord now. You're not going to be the only special guy out there tomorrow, I tell you what.
I just passed Casey Welty again.
Oh, man, now you are getting way ahead of yourself on that one.
I'm going to make a fool of myself, I'm sure.
Maybe when I'm broken out on the side of the road.
Yeah, but maybe it's Cody.
Yeah. I hope none of that.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, shoot. But it's always a good time out here.
Sure.
Always a good time out here. Even when it's wind and rain, cold, it's still just good time. So come to races like this, being surrounded by everybody who's got the same passion as you is always great.
For sure. It looks like Dan Wyrick, the number 218, is out, as well as John Williams in the 4600. 4623 is out on course. He's in that Ford Bronco. Dan Wyrick late registered, so I don't have his information, but I'll get that tonight. So John and Nate Williams out of Logan, Utah with Crossfire Off-Road. And that Ford Bronco. Ford Racing, Fox, BFG, and 74 Weld with Crossfire Off-Road Racing. He's got 6 wins and 10 podiums.
And that Bronco is no slacker by any means.
Yeah.
Neither of them are. They know how to get that job done.
It's going to be good. And Dan Wyrick in that 4500 car, probably the most technology-built 4500 modified car. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Well, I was looking on the registration on the drive up here. The 4500 class looks pretty stacked.
Yeah, 48, 45 is good. 44 is decent. And then obviously UTVs. Y.O.R.R has a ton. Ultra 4 has a ton.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be wild. And even the Youth 170s and Youth 1Ks, like the future's looking good for off-road racing.
It is. I got a couple young girls coming up into the business themselves, too. I got a teenager that'll probably start next year, and then a couple years after that, we'll start our youngest. So
Nice. Love it. Look at that. That's John Williams in that Ford Bronco.
He's just getting the job done with that thing. Man, it's a lot of fun to watch those Broncos going around.
And taking off the line right here is Taryn Hallerwich with Sloan Riding Shotgun out of British Columbia, Canada with Big Country Customs. He's got a Toyota with an LSX 454, Yukon Gear and Axle, Mickey Thompson Tires, Trail Ready, Big Country Customs, and Lordco. There's Dan Wyrick and that beautiful UFO just cruising by us.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for the trophy lights.
Oh, yeah.
Those things are neat.
I think there's 6 of them possibly.
Yeah.
And they're got a lot of suspension and a little EcoBoost or a little EcoTech.
Yeah.
So not a lot of horsepower, but all the suspension, so they can really give it all they got.
I really like how they limit all the things, so it really gets them close together.
It's a driver's class.
Yeah, it is. I was pretty stoked about that. I was actually looking at a couple online, too. I was just like,
if you're already going to be here.
Well,
actually, Cobb, they do a rental program.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. And they're going on Saturday, I assume?
Yep. They'll be racing with the big dogs.
Okay.
So I assume the rental program's probably too late.
Yeah, probably.
You can hit them up. You never know.
Yeah, I'm on my way back. I might as well just stare at them a little bit. It's like, still available?
Yeah.
Pay for fuel?
Yeah, and then some, I'm sure.
And they're two-wheel drive, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rear-wheel drive, yep. So it's a mini TT.
Yeah, a little spec. Yeah, it's really cool.
So there's Taryn Halowich all the way up from British Columbia, Canada.
Oh my gosh, they came a long ways for this one.
That's a haul, for
sure. It is a haul. Well, when you're in this kind of hobby, you kind of need to go wherever the tracks are. And I don't think Canada has a lot.
Yeah, I think they're a little more strict with everything.
I think they are. Yeah, I look quite a bit living up here in this country.
And there's a little shot of Alex Fleming with Sherpa Motorsports, number 4628. With Hayden riding shotgun out of Berthoud, Colorado with Sherpa Motorsports. And that 2004 Toyota 4Runner with IFS. Stock V8 with 300 horsepower. Sherpa, Kenda, Baja Designs, Yukon, Icon, Howl Campfires, and Yoda Force. He's got 6 podiums with Ultra 4. Has been racing with us for 5 years.
Excellent.
And we are on board, just like we'll be on board with Casey tomorrow, hopefully.
That's right. So this section right before what we're seeing right now, that's the one that got me. I got confused a little bit, and I did not check up like I was supposed to.
So
and
you cheat out a little bit?
It cost me a lot of time. I was kind of disappointed in myself because I've raced this track a lot. I knew it was there.
Well, you get in the moment, you get the hype, you get excited.
You do. Yeah.
But you're still sitting at the top 15 with that many cars. You're with adjusted.
Okay.
So tomorrow's race will be on adjusted time. So your time doesn't start till you take the green flag. So
that's right.
You'll have. I assume they're doing 30 seconds. We'll find out the drivers' meeting. So yeah, you'll have some.
Well, as many cars as there are, I would assume.
That's my guess.
It's a big enough track. You probably let them go every minute and keep everybody out of the dust for a little bit.
Yep. We'll see. We'll make that decision.
So the UTVs go tomorrow, and then the 1600s right behind us. Is that how it's going to go?
1600s will be on the course at the same time as you guys, and then it's all big cars on Saturday.
Now those are the guys I like to call the TTs. You got to have those titanium Ts. Just to even get in one of those things. Man, they just look like you're getting beat to death. But
you are.
Man, they're really getting it. I got a kick out of watching old Brock Hager at King of Hammers.
Oh man, that guy's a wheel man.
Oh man, but that old Y.O.R.R 1600 guy, he wasn't having it. He was like, not today, champ, not today. Yet. And that made me laugh. You got to watch out for the old guys.
So taking off the line next is Kevin Bates in Bomb Human Check number 1728 out of San Diego, California with KBR. He is in a TMR chassis with LQ9, Radflow, Yukon, Maxxis, Rugged, and all-terrain concepts.
Well, Miles, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to go find something to eat.
Perfect.
Maybe
all right,
take
Casey,
a shower.
Always good seeing you, buddy.
You too, Miles.
Good luck tomorrow.
You betcha, buddy. I'll see you out there.
Yeah,
Stick your thumb out. I'll pick you up.
Oh, hey, you might. I might have to.
Let's see you guys.
Don't slow down for me.
No promises.
Yep. Casey Welty. He'll be racing tomorrow in the Y.O.R.R race and in the 12-hour, teaming up with some of his buddies. And the wind is ripping once again. So we'll get Tyler back up here. I saw Brian with Dakota Alignment and Frame hanging out with Casey Welty. So we're on board with Alex Fleming as he's coming up. He just finished his qualifying, and now we have the 792 of Justin Wicks out of Beckworth, California with Wicks Family Racing. He's in bomber number 6 with a Maruzi LSX 454 with over 800 horsepower. Boro wheels, Maxxis tires, high desert surface prep, and Holland waterproofing. He's been racing with us for 5 years now. Well, Tyler, you got a nice little break, and you brought the wind with you again.
Yeah,
it didn't go away.
It definitely didn't go away. Looks like we're on board with the Sherpa guys that just went by.
Not sure what they're draping over the front. Maybe they're cleaning it for us.
Cleaning things off for us, I guess.
So we have Kevin Bates and Justin Wicks out on course, both part of the Ultra 4 USA family. And again, can't thank everybody enough for making this happen. The 2026 Freight Factory Big Sky 200. Thanks again to the Throttle Down Customs as well as the title sponsor for the Y.O.R.R series. So we're going to bounce back and forth, try to give them some equal love.
Yes.
It's a little tricky doing the joint races, but everybody's out here having fun, and everybody understands we're doing our best.
How many cars have we ran through now?
We've got 77 out on course right now.
Heck yeah. And Dustin Jones still sitting at the top.
Let's scroll all the way down. Yes, Justin Jones driving for Joe Achapinti. And I just heard somebody take off with some horsepower, and that is number 59. That is Eric Wicks. And Chuck riding shotgun out of Truckee, California with Wicks Family Racing and that beautiful Get Bent Fab IFS chassis with a Schofield Performance engine, Dart block, and he wants to thank Chelsea, his wife, and Camco. Racing is a hobby afforded by hard work and the support of his wife, and he's out here having fun and podiumed at Moab earlier this year.
How was that Moab race?
Oh, Moab was
it looked brutal.
Awesome, but it was brutal. We got wind, we got rain, we got hail. I mean, we'll see what happens. It looks beautiful behind us. Hopefully this blows through. But it's blowing everything right now.
It is. When I went back over to the volunteer pits and stuff and looked down the hill, there's still a pile of cars.
Oh, yeah.
To go.
And again, the Speed Hive app. Find the Big Sky 200 under the live section. You can follow along your favorite racers. There's getting harder and harder to scroll through everybody. It looks like Glines Motorsports is tuning in. Oh, yeah. Well, I just said it. Speed Hive app. So I saw Kendall here rooting on his sons, Caden and Kendall. Or sorry, Brixton and Caden. So Kendall Glines has been fighting cancer, and it's great to see him out at a race enjoying what he loves. Uh-oh. Wind's about to get the iPad again.
This wind.
It is gnarly. Man, that screen. I'm going to find something. So, Tyler, I'm going to hop out. I'm going to grab a shirt or something real quick. Clean the screen.
Fighting the elements out here at the Big Sky 200 Ultra 4 USA race. Got over 200 entries for the total race this weekend. $20 per person. You can come out, enjoy it. Free camping. If you want to hang out and have some fun around the campfire later on each evening, come hang out with us. We look forward to having you. A bunch of spectators up on the hill watching qualifying on the 2-mile qualifying course. We got some high horsepower coming up in these pro trucks from Ultra 4 USA and the Y.O.R.R series. So yeah, swing on out, check us out, yourracing.com. Go to YouTube, like and subscribe. We'd love to have you on there commenting. We're in the T&E studio. Several sponsors, but our main sponsors are Freight Factory for Ultra 4 USA and TDK Motorsports out of Moore, Montana. Dustin Battleaxe Jones laid down the fastest lap so far today in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. But we got some heavy hitters in the UTV right behind him. Y.O.R.R racers and Ultra 4 USA racers competing for that $20,000 purse in the 12 hours of UTV. Sorry for the blockage. Miles is cleaning off our screen a little bit so we can maybe see something on screen. Thank you. Our drones are up in the air, fighting the wind.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Thanks, Tyler, for holding down the fort, but that wind has picked up even more. I'm going to say it's gusting up to 25, 30 miles an hour.
At least, yes.
And it's the drone batteries, they're fighting them as well. And we got the screen cleaned off a little bit. The old duct tape's holding us down, and we're doing our best. Got some bigger rocks.
Got bigger rocks to hold the iPad. We got guys holding the canopy down for us. It's every piece and every little bit helps us make this work.
Yeah, CJ, I believe, had a 2 minute and 30 maybe. Oh, somebody has it on there. 2:26. So live tracking tomorrow will be on Racing Tracks. And then today it's on this, or timing is on Speed Hive app. And Racing Tracks will be tracking tomorrow. So we'll have both tomorrow. Today we just have the Speed Hive app. Let's see, who do we got out there now? It is Evan Sherman.
Evan Sherman.
48.54. Got to flip my sheet or let the wind do it for me. So Evan Sherman and Rich Bursch out of Inman, South Carolina with E-Squared Motorsports in his Jimmy's 4x4 chassis with an LS 6-liter, Raceline wheels, rugged, E2 diesel repair, Weldon fuel pumps, and Carlton Customs. He's been racing with us for about 6 years now. He's got 1 win and 3 podiums.
Heck yeah.
So Dustin Robbins is sitting 3rd overall with a 2:16. Seth just came up, his crew chief, and he's pretty stoked with that one. So looks like we have a Can-Am, then a Polaris, Can-Am, then Eric Wicks. I missed this. 5th overall in a 4400 car. So Eric Wicks is the fastest big car right now. And this wind is absolutely insane.
Keeps changing directions on us a little bit, giving us gusts from basically blowing out of the north right now.
Yeah, it was straight out of the west, now it's out of the north. So, man, again, I do apologize. It's not perfect, picture perfect out here, but we're doing our best, and it's still a lot of fun.
I couldn't think of a better place to be, Miles.
For sure,
just
for
hanging
sure.
out with you.
So if you're just tuning in, this is the 2026 Freight Factory Big Sky 200, presented by Throttle Down Customs. It's an Ultra 4 USA and Yellowstone Off-Road Racing joint race. So thanks again to Aaron Grizz and the entire team. And also for everybody back at home, Simple Tire jumped on board with Ultra 4 recently, and you can use a 10% discount code, simpletire.com, and use the just straight Ultra 4, the number 4. Use Ultra 4, and you get 10% off tires for your race car, your lawnmower. They've got your big rig. They've got everything. So Simple Tire jumped on this year, and been a great partnership, and they're throwing some love to some of our fans, our racers, and whoever else is out there watching.
And that's what it's about, is partnerships,
Yep.
Everybody
you help Yellowstone with a couple of years.
Right. But the partnership end of it, people, sponsorship's a hard word,
For sure.
Coming on as a partnership together, I watched Max's Tire semi back in.
Yep.
Pretty impressive. the King of the Hammers and Ultra Force trailer coming in. Another impressive sight to be
Yeah,
out here
it's
in
cool to
Montana.
just have it all blend together and having some fun. So it's been a great showing, and qualifying is far from over. We still got a lot of cars yet to go. I know Evan Sherman just ran, and now it's the 22 of Woody Rose and his little brother Dylan Trent out of Sparks, Nevada with Trent Fabrication. He's in a Trent Fab top shelf chassis, LSX 440 with over 750 horsepower. He's got an ATO Turbo 400, Kumo tires, Raceline wheels, and carbon off-road. He's been racing with us for 5 years now. He's got 4 wins, 10 podiums. And he won the Western Championship back in 2002.
So here's a question for you. What's your longest racer, longevity-wise, that dates back? I mean, 10, 12 years?
Yeah, we definitely have that. Dan Fresh, who stepped in for Josh Sowell, the owner of Freight Factory. Josh has a knee injury, so Dan Fresh is hopping in, and he's been racing down in Baja for a very long time. Mike Slauson has been racing with us for 10-plus years. Randy Slauson, his brother, has been racing King of the Hammers since 2007. He was a co-driver, and then has raced 2008 to current, and he is the only 4-time King of the Hammers champion. So we've got a lot of longevity racers. Albert Contreras in the 4600 stock class has been with us for quite some time. Yeah, we got a lot of long-time racers and a lot of new racers, which is what the sport needs. So it's great to see all aspects.
Heck yeah. Yeah, Mike Slauson was the overall champion in the Pro Unlimited, or the UTV Unlimited class in Powell.
Okay, he won that one, huh? I hated to miss it, but
yeah, he
had to work.
That JLB thing gets in the way once in a while.
So we have Chuck Crossland, number 469, the Tiny Dancer with Jake Wright riding shotgun out of Los Molinas, California with Crossland Off-Road Racing. He's in his Jimmy's 4x4 2-seat Red Dragon IFS independent front suspension. He's got a Brian Tooley twin-turbo engine with over 1,200 horsepower. I think the most horsepower that's going to be on the course this weekend. He's got a Hughes transmission, Mickey Thompson tires, ADS, Holly Off-Road, Renegade race fuels, and Rugged. He's been racing with us since 2018. He's got 3 podiums with Ultra 4.
1,200 horsepower.
1,200 horsepower. Twin turbos, baby.
Gonna listen to those things sing.
Oh, yeah. So now we have the 1717 of Johnny Valadez. Out on course with Ray Steinberger, Mr. PCI, out of Algodulce, California with Telemetry Motorsports. Oh, so he does not have race riding with him because he's in the new single-seater. I apologize. He's in a Ferravani Get Bent Fab single-seat IFS with Barillo Racing. He's got 800 horsepower, trail-ready beadlocks, Mickey Thompson tires, Yukon, Carbon, All-Terrain Concepts, and PCI. So Ray Steinberger will be racing with Hunter and Johnny in the UTV.
UTVs, yep.
Johnny just moved into a single seat just a couple months ago, so I went into autopilot.
Knowing what you know.
Oh, yeah.
We had that race in the trailer the other night. Got to sit down and talk with him for a while.
Yeah, Race is a great dude. He showed up just to race with Valadez family, but he's PCI, so he sent a easy up with the Valadez and had some parts, and he was helping out some of our racers in tech this morning. So the Steinberger family with PCI has been in the business for a long time, and tomorrow the PCI pits is going to be hopping, I'll bet you.
I bet it's a
with that many mileage, there's going to be fuel stops, there's going to be tires, there's going to be axles, diffs, and everything else you can imagine will be giving us some hard times. So now we have Dylan Summers, who won King of the Hammers in the 4800 Brannick Motorsports Legends class with Guy Miller riding shotgun. Out of Santa Cruz, California with Summers Racing. He's in a Jimmy's chassis with a Jeff Ginter LS 427 with over 650 horsepower. Gearworks Turbo 400, Nitto Tires, Ag and Fab, King, Maxima Oils, Brannick, and Ultra Wheel. So he's been racing with us for quite some time and following his father's footsteps. Derek, he'll be out here racing, and they've got 2 Jimmy's cars that look identical.
Huh.
It's pretty impressive, and they finished on the podium at King of the Hammers this year, 1st and 3rd.
No kidding.
Yeah, but the young buck got old Dad, and Dad couldn't have been more proud. But they definitely gave themselves some grief for sure.
Right. Well, that's, going back to the UTVs, Christian Campana and Austin, father, son, going to be racing together. Christian in Powell had the faster lap time than his dad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun to give each other some hard times.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, thanks to Creative House, we'll be giving away those trophies for Ultra 4 USA Saturday morning and Saturday night. And then Fire River Racing, Tom Prendergast made the Yellowstone trophies. So it got to give those guys some shout outs and have some fun with that.
Did you get to see the trophies that Tom
I haven't yet. I saw the Ultra 4 ones. They showed up.
You're going to be impressed.
Awesome.
They're pretty neat.
Yeah, Tom does a great job with that stuff. Got to get some more paperwork lined up before it blows away. So lots of action going on. And it looks like we have the 717. That could be a Yellowstone racer if I'm not mistaken. I don't see a name, but I don't recognize the number. Aaron's done a great job getting the Yellowstone notes built. I'd build my own, and then she builds the yours. Man, it's chilly.
Yeah. Still don't have enough clothes on.
No doubt.
Well, that's the youth. 717. I don't see it on here, Mike.
All right. Well, it doesn't have a name, so it must have been a late register. So we'll try to get that squared away for later. There's Kurt Mackey giving a big thumbs up. He qualified very well earlier today. And if you're just tuning in, this is the 2026 Throttle Down Customs Big Sky 200 presented by Freight Factory. And we are qualifying 10.7. Fastest big car of the day is Eric Wicks, and then his nephew Justin Wicks just behind him by 1 second. Eric Wicks in IFS, Justin Wicks in a solid axle front end. Cole Johnson doing well. Getting breathing a little dust, sorry. And then Bailey Cole, I missed his qualifying run. He is, that'd be top 5 for the big cars. He ran a 2:19. Kind of just scrolling through Dylan Summers. And Woody Rose, top 10. CJ Yoakum really well for the Y.O.R.R side. 28th overall intermixed with UTVs with a 226.
That old 56 Bel Air.
So we have been qualifying for an hour and 45 minutes, and man, what a great run it has. And we did have to land the drones because the wind's just too much. So hopefully they can get regrouped and back in action. But you're stuck with, again, I'm Miles Hass with my good buddy Tyler Ealings, and we're having some fun.
It's a blast. As bad as it looks out here, it's still a lot of fun.
Oh, it's great out here. And it's just beautiful. The views out here just do not get old.
No, the coulees, Aaron's favorite draw out there is a real neat section of the course.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't see old Mike Slauson qualify. Did he end up qualifying yet?
Who was that?
Mike Slauson. Did he qualify?
I did not. I heard he was having brake issues, so he did not qualify. Oh, and Aaron just texted me. She knows this. That's Mark McCleary, the 717. He late registered on me, so I'll have to get him fixed up. Thank you, Aaron, for keeping me honest on that one. I know that. Just, I don't know.
Just slipped your mind for a minute.
I got some more homework to get caught up on tonight for a few of our late registers and some updates. So I'll get that all rounded up. Looks like we have William Robertson. That's the 3006. Aaron Robinson and Dylan Trent out of Sparks, Nevada with Danger Racing. And that Trent Fab top shelf with IFS, ATO transmission, Desert Rat Off-Road, and Truck Center. Raceline Wheels, Yukon, and Warren Racing. He's been a lead fabricator at Trent Fab for quite some time. He came out and started racing with us about 3 years ago.
Getting his groove, finally figuring some things out. Some horsepower down there running.
Oh, man. All right, we do have a drone back up.
Cars going by, you know, that's the way they thank us, is beep the horn at us.
Oh, yeah.
By, so.
We'll have a lot of that tomorrow. And a lot more dust. Because this is just dust from the wind. Wait till the race cars are doing
man.
70 miles an hour behind us. So I believe that's Aaron Robinson. And then we have Scott Grimm that just took the line, the number 108 with Montana Men's Health, right?
Yep.
Great part of the Yellowstone off-road family.
Yeah, good to
the
see
number
Scott back out
108 of Scott Grimm. I believe he's in what, the comp mod?
I think so, yes. Scott Grimm in V108. A 78 Bronco out of Bozeman, Montana. BFG Raceline Wheels, Inner West Tire, and Montana Men's Health. Good to see Scott out here racing that old Bronco.
Yep, he's helped Yellowstone for quite a while, and as I've only been coming to Yellowstone for about 5 years now, and he's been here racing with us, and he's one of their marketing partners, and great to see him supporting the sport and going out there and having some fun.
He comes down and helps us mark the track, sometimes, and he's just out there to make sure it works and help anybody that he can.
So Aaron Robinson with a 237. So very respectful run for him. So we're still waiting on Monty Tibbetts.
Oh.
Alexa Kalange. Wolf Orca's going to be out there. Mike Ablon, Justin Joseph, Austin and Brendan Thompson, Shelby McDonald, Eric Weichel, Hollis Silva, Thomas Hackman, Giovanni Polanco, Charlie Shaw, Levi Rhodes, Zach Ablott, Todd Miller, Tom Prendergast, so Joe Gatlin, Joe Miker. I was just kind of skimming through. We still got a lot of heavy hitters yet to go.
Yes, we do.
And speaking about that, third place at King of the Hammers this year, the number 1006 of Derek Summers and Jason DeAngelis out of Santa Cruz, California with Summers Racing. And a Jimmy's 4x4 chassis with a Jeff Ginter LS 427 with over 650 horsepower. Gearworks Turbo 400, Nitto Tires, Ag and Fab, King, Maxima, Brannick, and Ultra Wheel. Been racing with us since 2010. So you're asking how long some of these racers have been racing. Derek Summers has been around as we go full screen with Scott Grimm.
That V108 78 Ford Bronco.
78, I like it. He just crossed the finish line.
You'll see on screen we changed the run out for the cars.
Yeah, made it about 100 foot longer,
right?
Which needed.
Yeah, the Austin Campana claim to fame.
Yeah,
we rolled at the start finish line.
Yeah, came in you're racing, so you're coming in hot to the finish line, and the cool down just wasn't quite long enough.
Yeah,
Chuck Crossland just cruises behind us, fresh off his qualifying run.
We got a blade out here from T&E. Had an operator from Aspen Construction come out and do all the blade work and make that run out a little bit better. He did some work on this jump in the back at the premier alignment launch.
Yeah.
Should be pretty fast. 4 lanes wide, 4 blade lengths wide.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be interesting.
And Sue McDonald's shouting out Shelby and Allie, her daughters, and Scott Grimm and all their buddies in the comp mod. So I've been running around with Brent. So thanks, Sue, for sharing, I guess, your entire family with us this weekend. We're having a great time, but glad you're at least back at home being able to watch us as Scott Grimm cruises by.
I think Sue's coming down this weekend.
Oh, she's going to make it, huh? Perfect. So it looks like Richard Batchend, number 845, is out on course.
He's in a '96 Ford Bronco out of Kamloops, British Columbia. And we don't have any sponsors for him, so it must be his own checkbook.
He's just having fun. And then next off the line is the number 70 of Mike Ablott with Pierre Sports Center. They are another huge help behind the scenes with Yellowstone Off-Road. He has a beautiful square body pickup, and that thing really rips.
Yep, Mike and Anna Ablott in a 1984 Blazer, Pierre, South Dakota, Pierre Sports Center, Blackhawk Marine, and Ablott Motorsports. They do a really good job down there in Sturgis helping us put everything on and getting the track prep for us, and Pierre Sports Center has been with us a long time.
Yep, and they're the title sponsor for the Sturgis race, if I remember correctly. And there's Mike Ablott cruising through this 2-mile qualifier for the 2026
Big Sky 200.
Big Sky 200, thanks to Throttle Down Customs and Freight Factory. Had to catch my paperwork right there.
Just out here fighting the fight, Miles.
Trying to.
On screen, you'll see him come around this corner, and it'll be a little bit of a straight stretch to a pretty decent little kicker. I think that's Bad Intentions Racing, if I'm correct.
All right. And now we have the Crazy Indians, the number 1459 of Monty Tibbetts. They're always a great time out there.
A lot of fun.
High energy, high fun. And they don't call them the Crazy Indians for nothing. I remember it was one of my first years here. Didn't know them at all. And they came through and got second or third that year. And we go to the podiums to give away the trophies. And, I was like, man, that last lap, you really turned it up. He's like, yeah, Dad was on the radio, said the beer was getting hot. I better hurry up. And it was all laughs from the entire team. And just out there having a blast.
Crazy Indians. A lot of fun. $14.59 Monty Tibbetts, Jace Janis in a 2023 Ford F-150 out of Yuma, Arizona. Lone Kid Racing, Mitchell Acoustics and Drywall.
Out there having some fun. So this is qualifying for this weekend's racing. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. we'll go live with the Youth 1000s. And then at 10:15 we'll kick off the Yellowstone Off-Road and Ultra 4 USA for the first 4 laps. That will be a Grand Prix finish for them. And then it turns into the 12-hour with $20,000 on the line. And then Saturday morning, 9 a.m. will be the Youth 170s. And then we'll do some awards for the UTVs from the night prior. And then 11 a.m. Saturday morning, this is all Mountain Standard Time, we'll kick off the big cars, the 45s, the 46, 48s, 44s, the Comp Mods, the Pro Mods, the Pro Unlimited. So Y.O.R.R and Ultra 4 will have some fun. And then we'll give away some awards Saturday evening.
It's so nice not doing awards for the UTVs at midnight.
We chatted that up, and it just, after you've raced for, 14 hours technically, right. Even though it's a 12-hour race, we have the Youth 1000. It's just a long day for everybody, so let's make sure everything's right, and we'll do those the next day. So out on right now is Charlie Shaw, another great part of the Yellowstone family, the number 816 of Charlie Shaw. We've got multiple classes qualifying today for this weekend's racing.
Charlie Shaw and Arlo Shaw in a 2003 Chevy 1500 out of Billings, Montana. Sponsored by CEI Electrical, Cabone's Pizzeria and Pub, Bottles and Shots, Big Sky Off-Road, Crystal's House of Daycare, E&I Lawn Service, and CED of Billings.
That was my first day here getting caught up with everybody. He works for CEI Electrical, if I'm not mistaken.
And CEI is part of the Columbus race.
Yep.
And I know Brent McDonald and a couple other people got Charlie here. He wasn't sure he's going to do the Big Sky 200, so
but his buddies came out behind and gave him the help, huh?
Shout out to McDonald Farms.
And it looks like the number 777 of Giovanni Polanco, another Yellowstone off-road racer, is heading out.
He's in a 1999 Toyota pre-runner out of Billings. He wants to thank his family, JP Drywall, looking for anyone who wants to sponsor to improve my race team.
I love it. You got to put it out there.
Throw it out there. Let it be known.
And there's Charlie Shaw as we speak, cruising through. I know Shelby McDonald's co-drove in that car years prior, but she's racing with old Rowdy.
Yeah.
They're going to be in that old Ford Ranger.
We'll see how that relationship goes. Being driver co-pilot, right?
Relationship building at its finest. Get in a race car and go have some fun. Oh, I'm sure they're a great young couple. They're going to be just fine. They grew up with Yellowstone off-road racing. Yeah. Rowdy is part of Throttle Down Customs, and obviously Shelby's part of the McDonald Farm. So very tied in to Yellowstone off-road racing. I think Shelby's going to hop in the booth with us off and on tomorrow. When I first came here my first year, she was my co-host, and she was great.
She's
Loved
awesome.
working with her.
Yep, she's awesome.
So now it's Giovanni out there making some dust, and the wind has not let down yet.
You know, it's really cool to see these people that work on their cars over the winter or in between races out here doing it because they love the sport. We have to thank the racers within Y.O.R.R for coming out and supporting us all these years too.
Oh, for sure. It's pretty impressive what all goes into it to make it happen, and it's a passion. We do it for fun. We love it, right. And obviously they do too. And it gives them a place to race. Racing's getting tougher and tougher to do. So what Yellowstone has been doing for so long is very impressive. And obviously Ultra 4 USA has built a good name for themselves, and it's just a great partnership. And love coming together and having some fun.
Giovanni on screen. Going over one of the rollers. You hit that just right.
Oh, and off
some good air.
Off the line next, the old Dodge Ram Charger, the 423 of Thomas Hackman.
Old Tom Hackman and Edgar Matsuka in an 82 Dodge Ram Charger out of Rapid City, South Dakota. Dirty Birds Drive Shaft, St. Louis. Thirsty Burgers and Beers, Hackman Trucking out of Medford, Oregon. Brandy McKenzie, photography. Brandy and Royal usually out here helping us, but unfortunately they can't.
Yeah, they got
here.
A funeral this weekend, so our thoughts and prayers go out to them, and hopefully everything goes as smooth as it can. Miss them out here, but hey, they'll be back.
Oh yeah, they'll be back for sure.
So Thomas Hackman.
That old Ram Charger.
They come out here and have fun, and they put on a great show, and they give back to the kids. I remember every driver's meeting, they're always handing out little trinkets with their race name on it and stuff, and it's just a great part of the community.
They did a race mile-a-thon last year.
I remember that. Every race they raced, they donated money.
Yep.
And
thanks again, Thomas Hackman. He'll come in the booth too and talk. He's helped us out quite a bit.
Awesome. And he's out of Sturgis, if I'm not mistaken.
Rapid
right?
City.
Okay, right down the road in Rapid. Perfect. So again, if you're just tuning in, this is the 2026 Big Sky 200, thanks to Throttle Down Customs and Freight Factory. Gonna land a drone, swap some batteries, and get back in action.
Got some media people out there.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing the new pink vests so they stand out.
Yep. Oh, he landed just in time. He's down to 5 seconds. He timed that perfect.
Yeah, it was about to take off on him.
Oh, we got another Ablot, the number 1470 of Zach Ablot, part of Pierre Sports Center. He's in another old Chevy. Got Dylan and Derek Summers passing by, giving us a big wave. Matt Schlegel in the old Speed UTV. So Thomas Hackman and Zach Ablot out there making their qualifying run. 2-mile qualifier.
Zach Ablott and Alicia Herman in
Yeah.
a 71.
His
F100.
fiance.
Yep. 71 F100 out of Blunt, South Dakota. AZ Repair, Pierre Sports Center. Blackhawk Marine, Battleborn Wheels, Lone Kid Racing, Ablott's Motorsports, and FAFO. Giovanni going by us?
Yeah, giving us a big thumbs up. So far, so good. Everybody's out here having some fun. And again, we need to thank all of the volunteers, the media, the safety crew, spectators, racers, and all of our marketing partners. Without all of them, this would not be possible. So who do we have now? This is going to be Heston Schessler, number 606, out there making some laps. Part of the Yellowstone off-road racing community.
Yeah, it's good to have Heston back.
Obviously, time and money, life gets in the way, so
Sometimes. Heston Schessler and Kyle Warden in a 2015 Ford Raptor.
all right.
Gonna let that old Raptor hang out. Schessler Excavation and Septic, and Cotter's Sewer and Septic.
And they're making it
Laurel,
happen, having
Montana.
some fun. Where are they from?
Laurel.
Laurel, all right. That's not
Down
too
the
far
road.
around. That's
About-
just south of here, right?
South here, about 25 miles.
Yeah. So Heston out there making some dust, and man, this wind is fighting the racers, it's fighting the media, it's fighting everybody.
It's saying welcome to Big Sky Country.
Yeah, no
Mother
doubt.
Nature can change her mind over.
Yeah, it was supposed to be nice today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the wind is the racer's friend, especially as dusty as this track is. You can see how quickly that wind is blowing off the course.
Gonna be a lot of out in front tomorrow. They're gonna want some good fresh air. Well, Heston got some air off that last roller. He's headed to the finish line.
Oh, and I'm
No.
scrolling back to the top of the Speed Hive app, and I missed it. I need to give Chuck Crossan a huge shout out. The fastest big car, Chuck Crossan, with a 2:15, only 5 seconds off at Dustin Jones time. So he's on that pole position Saturday morning. And then it's Eric Wicks, Justin Wicks, Nick Allegri, Cole Johnson, Bailey Cole, Dylan Summers, Woody Rose, Derek Summers, CJ Yoakum.
Got Heston on screen. You can see the volunteers sitting out in the fields, making sure everybody makes it through their course.
And then up next is the 805 of Daryl Johnson heading out, part of the Yellowstone Off-Road Racing. 805 of Daryl Johnson. So Daryl is out there cruising along. Had to zip up the hoodie a little bit more. That wind is ripping through.
Must have been a late
Well,
register.
we can't get them all,
Can't find it.
especially with 200 racers. We got pages for pages.
I'm gonna have to do my own notes tonight too and
No
start
doubt.
updating some things.
We'll have to get with Erin, see if she can. Well, if you're going to be in the booth with me on, yeah, you can have those and just don't lose them.
No, I won't. Lose it. I'm gonna be here most of it, I guess.
I love it. I know Grizz will be in and out. Hopefully we'll get Shelby, and then a bunch of racers will take some turns and have some fun. So Alex McNeil, number 4675. I recognize the name, but I don't have him on my sheet. Part of our stock class normally.
I got 4675, Alex McNeil and Jordan Bailey in a 98 Jeep Grand Cherokee out of Fort McMurray, Alberta. Nexon Tire, Holly Off-Road, Clayton Off-Road, TMR Customs, Dirty Life Wheels, Warren, Yukon Gear and Axle. Yukon, they make some good products.
Oh, they
I got
sure
their
do.
gearing in my Jeep, and man, it's nice. It dials everything in, the speed and all that. Super good gears as well.
100%. Yeah, Yukon's been around for such a long time. Great to see them still out here having some fun. Let's go to the YouTubes real quick, see how everybody's doing, if they're still having as much fun as we are. So, Wolfcirker, there's a UTV race tomorrow, and then racing Saturday is the big cars.
Big horsepower. 1,200 horsepower is the highest one.
Yeah, Chuck Crossan, who's sitting in the pole position for the big cars, has over 1,200 horsepower. Oh, and Sue is tuned in. She said she will be out here on Saturday and wanted to give Tyler, you're doing a great job, buddy.
Memory. Had some conversations with Brent.
Oh, yeah. Well, Brent likes to have conversations. He's a good old boy, and I've had a lot of fun with him and Shelby over the years.
Gonna have to get him to make you a knife one of these days, Miles.
Yeah, that'd be all right. He does a lot of nice work. He took his prairie dog popping the other day and had some fun doing that. He's a jack of all trades, that's for sure, with McDonald Farms.
Got the old 307 and Mike Slauson headed towards the qualifying course.
So he had brake issues, but obviously he got it back in action, so hopefully he can get in line and get a qualifying time. And Mike Slauson's definitely one you'll want to watch. That guy is fast out there on course. Looks like that's Alex McNeil, and then off the line next is the 4801 of Sheldon Haynes. He must be racing. He races with us some, but he must be on the Yellowstone side.
4801, got him right here with Jason Pentland. County Grand Prairie, Alberta. Heavy Metal Fabrication, Nexon Tires, Dirty Life Wheels, TMR Customs, ADS Shocks, and Holly Performance, all the way down from Alberta, Canada.
Yeah, there's a lot of Canadians that come down and have some fun with us, so great to see them to be able to enjoy the good old US of A. We're just north of, north of Billings, Montana. Oh, was there a couple deer out there?
Oh, probably.
We've seen a lot of antelope, a lot of deer, thousands of groundhogs.
Thousands of prairie dogs.
Or that's what I meant to say, prairie dogs, sorry. Prairie dogs.
Some rare all white albino prairie dogs.
Brent saw one last week, he said.
Yep.
He said he'd never seen one. And obviously we've seen a couple rattlesnakes already, so man, it's been a great time for the Big Sky 200, but while qualifying continues, we're going to step away from the action for just a moment, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, Brett here from Elevated Power Sports, Billings, Montana. We're down here off of the Zoo Drive exit. We are your Can-Am Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo dealer here in Billings, the one and only. We also have Husqvarna motorcycles. If you're interested in power sports, anything, we have anything and everything for everyone. Anywhere from working hard, just a weekend warrior, to just want to get out and have some fun or try something new. We also have tons of accessories to doll them up. Got all your safety equipment, riding gear, and even just some casual wear. We have pretty much everything down here. We are a full service shop. Anything we sell, we can maintain, fix, and get you squared away. Whether it's on the street, on the road, off-road, or on the water, or on the snow, we've got something for you. And make sure you check out our Facebook and Instagram social media pages. We do have a couple demo days coming up. One of them is going to be for the Sea-Doos, and then we'll also have an off-road demo day here to follow. If anybody's looking for anything, come check us out. Probably got something for you. Either that or just come hang out and say hi.
Welcome to TDK. With Throttle Down Customs, also known as TDK, here we build bumpers and frames for Jeeps and Broncos, and we ship products all over the world. Our bumpers are built right here in the USA, all in Y.O.R.R, Montana, by skilled craftsmen. All of our bumpers are made from American steel. We have multiple finishes available, from powder coat to bedline to bare steel options. We have 10 to 15 different styles with lots of accessories for Ford, Dodge, Chevy, GM, Nissan, Toyota, Mercedes, Freightliner. If you're looking for a bumper or a frame, you can check us out at throttledowncustoms.com. See all the options we have to offer.
There's only one tire brand that can call itself legendary. Rebirthed from the depths of Baja and representing decades of racing heritage, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. This dominating tire is purpose-built for thrill seekers everywhere. The new Baja Legend MTZ. It's time to get what you really want in a tire. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound for enhanced wet performance. PowerPly 3-ply construction for sidewall protection and responsive handling. Improved 4-pitch side biters for bold looks and off-road grip. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. Gear up and roll with the American mud terrain legend, the Baja Legend MTZ.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, I got that right turn. We're good.
Let's meet up at the compound group up.
At 10-4. Yeah, for sure, dog. Good, little driver. Straight on through.
Sky 200 thanks to Freight Factory and Throttle Down Customs. I am Miles Hasselquist right next to Tyler Illings. And this is qualifying. And on screen right there is Hollis Silva, the number 503.
Your and first-time Ultra 4 racer.
I may be wrong. He may be just your this time.
Oh, what the heck.
I'll have to go double-check my paperwork. And need to give Erin and her entire crew running the timing and scoring, and Grizz and Trotter keeping the qualifying run smooth, because you can see how dusty it is. We're up here getting dusted out by the wind. They're getting dusted out by the cars. So huge shout out to Erin, Grizz, Trotter, and the entire Yellowstone team down there keeping everything running smooth.
Hollis Silva and Nick Deem and Jimmy's 4400 car out of Spokane, Washington. Sponsored by the Melting Pot Fondue Restaurant, Mickey Thompson, Trail Ready Beadlocks, PRP, Baja Designs, Adams Drive Shaft, Amsoil, Maruzzi Racing Engines, Maximum Off-Road Transmission, Warren, Factor 55, and Coeur d'Alene Painting Group, Hollis Silva.
So Hollis Silva is actually, that's Jason Blanton's old race car. So that's cool to see it still out here making some laps. And then Joe Miker just took off, another Yellowstone off-road racer, the number 4599 of Joe Miker. He races with Ultra 4 off and on sometimes in the 4500 modified class.
Joe Miker and Matt Bacon in a 1987 Toyota out of Arvada, Colorado. Wilson Extreme Sports, the Artworks, Optima, Come On Up Winches, Triple R Lights, and Radflow Shocks out of Arvada, Colorado.
So I just saw Hollis Silva cruise by, so it's Joe Miker, and now out there, Ray Smith, another Yellowstone off-road racer, the 1463 of Ray Smith, taking his qualifying lap as we watch Joe Miker on screen.
Ray Smith and Cade Bell in a 1993 Toyota out of Moore, Montana. Throttle Down Customs, Switchback Designs, Perimeter Fence, and Mighty Mo Havanese.
And yeah, Race, he's out here. He's out here racing, but he's one of the main mechanics at Throttle Down Customs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Him and his brother Rowdy. We should see them up here shortly.
So it's Ray Smith and Joe Miker out on this 2-mile qualifier. And you can download the Speed Hive app and get the live timing that we have here in the T&E studio. And then tomorrow we'll have the Speed Hive app and Racing Tracks. We'll have to be toggling back and forth. And Racing Tracks is going to be extremely important on tomorrow's 41-mile lap.
Yes.
It's 66 degrees and I'm going to say a stiff 15 to 20 mile an hour wind.
You hate to talk wind chill in June, but
Yeah,
there's
no
a wind
doubt.
chill out there
It's
right
real.
now.
Looks like the drone's got to drop back down again and swap another battery.
Man, the batteries they go through on
Oh,
those
they are
things.
burning them up.
Well, you're back live in the booth here with Miles and myself. It's been a great day
Yeah,
so far.
Tyler, it's been a lot of fun, and obviously, sorry for the tech issues, but you can see how windy it is here in the T&E studio, and they're just below us in the qualifying field, and they're having an absolute blast down there and throwing down some great times. And still bragging rights, I believe, is Dustin Jones driving for Joe Achapinti. Yes, it is. And then it's Cole Clark, Chuck Crossland, Dustin Robbins, Eric Wicks, Justin Wicks, Nick Allegri, Eric Gilbert, Mitchell Roccacelli, who won the 12-hour last year. Then it's Keith Beam, Cole Johnson, Bailey Cole, Kurt Mackey, Josh Cobb, Eric Gilbert, Scott Lesage, Russell Talla, and Dylan Summers in the top 20. Oh, no, top 20 would be also Woody Rose. So there are a lot of great times out here.
Great times, great races. Couldn't have a better weekend.
Oh, yeah. Well, it could be a little less windy.
Well,
But I mean, we definitely need some wind because it's very dusty out there on course. But the Yellowstone team, they went out and got I think about 6 big totes, and they filled them with water so they can gravity put out fires. They've got, I don't know, 30 or 40 fire extinguishers. They've got course workers all over the course tomorrow. Today's just in the qualifying field, but earlier this week we had a small grass fire right in the qualifying course, and luckily enough we caught it soon and they got it out, but that's a real thing.
Fire department on standby.
So we've got over 100 cars that have qualified already, and out on course right now is a 15:04 of Josh Sowell, driver of record. But it's actually Dan Fresh driving that one with Martin Castro out of Encinitas, California, with SoCal X Motorsports. The Freight Factory team themselves with that bomber chassis in the 4800 Brannick Motorsports Legends class with the Jeff Ginter LS3. Freight Factory, Fox Shocks, KC Highlights, Warren Racing, and Unique Compantry. And Josh has been racing with us quite a while. Great to see him out here. He races 4800 and 44, but he's got a bum knee right now, so he's got to get that taken care of. But he called in a ringer of Dan Fresh and Martin Castro, and in the shotgun seat is no slouch either. So they've got a real shot at this. And Freight Factory stepped up in a huge way. We were chatting last week, and he saw the Yellowstone was throwing out $20,000 for the 12-hour race tomorrow. He's like, what if we put up $10,000 for the Ultra 4 race on Saturday? I was like, I like your style. So we started talking numbers. He's like, 10's not enough. Let's do 15. So it was an easy sale because he's just upping his numbers.
Right.
So there's $6,000 overall for 4,400, $4,000 overall for 4,800. But if a 4,800 wins overall, it's $10,000. The 4,400s lose out. So there's real money. And then we split it up between the modified, the stock, and then all the UTV classes as well. So thanks again to Freight Factory for being the title sponsor and throwing some big cash prizes at the Big Sky 200, presented by Freight Factory and Throttle Down Customs. And it looks like it's probably my favorite Cherokee out on course, the 299 of Keaton Potter. He's out there running in that purple machine, part of Throttle Down Customs.
We'll find him here.
Like I said, a lot of papers to flip through, but that means there's a lot of racers, so that's a good thing.
Keaton Potter hangs around with Race and Rowdy Smith quite a bit, so those boys, they know how to get it done.
And I think it sounds like we have Hollis Silva. We're going to have a little replay. Oh, no, it's their end car in the pits, and they're staring at the Jim and Tracy alignment trailer. And they were actually at the Elevated Power Sports meet and greet yesterday. They had their car on display. They're just loving being a part of Yellowstone Off-Road, and I think he's going to try to start racing a few Ultra 4 races as well. So that'll be one of our on-car shots from tomorrow. But again, great shot of the Jim and Tracy alignment semi.
Yep. No doubt Hollis comes out. He goes down with the Road Warrior Foundation with Grizz and Aaron in April over Grizz's birthday. And Hollis is just down to race
and have fun
and take care of the people that take care of him.
And just getting caught up on my phone. Yes, again, Speed Hive app is where the timing will be. And we have Kendall Glines, the 4691 with Brexton behind the wheel. With Chris Cranwinkle out of American Fork, Utah with Glines Motorsports and a Dynatrack Ford Bronco with 355 horsepower. Maxxis tires, Dynatrack axles, Craig Swap and Associates, Kingraft Ford, and WaveSafe trailer hitches. And Brexton Glines is taking the wheel because Kendall has had cancer, but he is here on site enjoying it. Great to see that. And then another fan favorite, it is Shelby McDonald and Rowdy out there. I just missed it, but they were on course, the number 347. So she's been a part of Yellowstone since she was walking around in diapers.
Shelby and Rowdy in a 90 Ford Ranger, sponsored by Combustion Syndicate, Dan and Lacey Dirksen, and McDonald Farms. And then before that was Keaton Potter in his 96 Cherokee. Sorry about that, Keaton. I missed you.
All good, buddy.
Montana. Potter Auto Body, TDK, AFW Motorsports, PJG Motorsports, Yellowstone Edge RV Park, and Switchback Design.
And Shelby's out there in a pretty cool car. It's not just a Ford Ranger. It's a Ford Ranger. You know what I'm saying. Yep. I was talking to Brent the other day, and they bought that car a few years ago and haven't really touched it. So he's like, Shelby and Rowdy have been working around the clock to get it out here, and there they went by us, just behind us in the T&E studio. And Brent was a little nervous on how it would act because they just got it out there. And, hey, they finished qualifying. They had a great run. So now we have the 4583 of Eddie Oliver and Justin Lyons out of Federal Way, Washington with Fueled Racing. And that 99 Jeep TJ with an LS1 383 stroker. TCI Turbo 400, Radflow, Milestar, NW Engine Machine, Yukon, and Comp Cams. So that helps Eddie Oliver get out there, and we should get a time for Kendall Glines here shortly. And again, I do apologize. I'm not saying everybody's time because once they race, they kind of flip through, and with 100 cars, I can't find them that quick. When it was the first 20, it was easy.
Yeah, no, it was simple in the beginning.
Yeah, so make sure you download the Speed Hive app, make a login, go to the live events, find the Big Sky 200, and that's timing for qualifying, and the rest of the weekend right here at the T&E, just behind the T&E studio at the TDK start finish, and then we also will have racing traps that will ping them around the entire track. So make sure you get racing tracks and Speed Hive figured out this evening, play with it a little bit, and it's going to be a great show. There's Chance Holloman out here. He's having fun.
Heck yeah.
You racing, Chance? I am. All right, so Chance Holloman. He's raced Ultra 4 and Yellowstone for a while, and yeah, always good to see you, buddy. So we'll let Chance hop in for a couple minutes. He's always a great character. Watch your head. I've hit my head 32 times. Not yet, buddy. I'm still working. I appreciate it. So Chance, upside down Holloman, decided not to qualify to keep the rubber side down. You want to hop in here and chat for a couple minutes, buddy? So we'll give Tyler a quick little break and bring Chance in here. He's raced with Ultra 4 and Yellowstone off and on for a bit. Haven't seen him for a year or two, so good to see you back, buddy. How's it been?
It's been good. It's been 2 years since the
2 years, okay.
The incident.
Which one?
The last one.
But there was 2 or 3 incidents within the last one.
Sometimes 2 per race.
That was at Sturgis, right? If you were
double down.
Yeah, double down. He rolled once, got flopped back over, rolled it again.
I pulled a double down in Idaho too, not Ultra 4. But I did that one, same race, 2 times.
Well, you're always out here having fun, big smile, and great to see you back. It's been a bit.
It's been a long time, and a lot of life changes, a lot of things happen in life, and when you crash, sometimes it sucks.
Mm-hmm. It's all part of it. So are you still in the what car are you in?
I'm in the 4832 Brink Fab.
Yeah, okay. That's the white car that's got the rounded top?
No, that's the old one.
Okay, I'm thinking of the old one. You're in the Brink Fab, that's right.
Yeah, the old whitey.
Somebody else is racing it now that you say that.
Jeff bought it. Jeff, he's got it for sale, Jeff.
Okay. Well, we'll find it.
He moved up to 4400. It's still a great car. Anybody wants it. It's good old whitey. But these days, Brink Fab has built me a car that I can't break easily.
Yeah, you can't break a Brink Fab.
No.
That's got a good ring to it.
You really can't.
Even if you can, that's saying something.
I landed on its lid, and he finished the race for me the next day.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah. So I was checking it out. We got quite a few cars left to qualify.
Man, yeah. We were hoping to be done about a half hour ago, but I think we're going to be qualifying for another hour or so. We'll see.
Really?
I don't know. It's a lot of cars yet to go. And on the course now is the number 5150 of Brendan Thompson.
Oh, that's a big-time car.
Oh, yeah. That's a UFO out of Nevada City, California with Bam Bam Racing. He's got Barilla horsepower with over 775. He's got Maxxis tires, FK, SMT wheels, M&M Machine, X-Craft, Motive Gear, and UFO Motorsports. You probably recognize him from Paul Jr. Designs on Discovery from the show American Chopper. So old Brendan's done some great things in the sport, and great to see him out here. He's brought his son Austin, so we'll see Austin as well. And there's Brendan Thompson, that single-seat IFS. So let's talk about IFS. You've had, well, I don't know if you've had an IFS.
I've never had IFS.
But you've got a straight axle. So
Yes.
IFS, that's independent front suspension. So that's one tire goes up, the other tire goes down, kind of like on a Honda Accord per se, or a Toyota,
Right.
like
Or
chicken
my,
wings.
My Chevy truck.
Yeah, there you go. And then there's a lot of cars out here running solid axle, what you're running, and that's the same live axle like an old school pickup, your modern Jeeps, and they're very solid. They're great in the rocks. High speed IFS definitely has the advantage, but man, out here you guys are throwing it down. Those solid axles are holding their own.
Well, I will say the solid axle is a little more affordable to start with.
Well, you're not lying there.
And if you are looking to get into it, I wouldn't just jump into 4400 at all.
Yeah, no, you need to baby step up.
Yeah.
I mean, a few people have and done well, but even a UTV is a great way to start because you can go buy one from Elevated Power Sports, get a loan on a race car, put the safety stuff, come out here. But yeah, we've got all sorts of different classes.
I would say, yeah, if you went UTV to start and you were fast, then that might be right to 4400. I personally, I'm not fast.
But you have fun.
But I have fun, and I try and be fast, and that's how I end up upside down sometimes.
That happens.
I mean, you cannot say I don't put out a good effort.
Oh, you give it all every time. So it looks like it's the 1161, one of our Yellowstone racers of Justin Lyons, and then Austin Pyatt, the number 8008, part of our 4500 class out of Box Elder, South Dakota with PT Racing. He's in a 98 TJ with 300 horsepower. It's a manual transmission in that one as well. He's got Sierra Designs, Almost Home Pet Resort, Yukon, High Desert Motorsports, Poly Performance, TMR, Dimension Off-Road, Liberty Superstores, and Adventure Driven Media. He's been racing with us for a couple years now and already has a couple podiums.
Wow, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Not
so
bad.
you're in the 4800 class,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And you're racing just the Yellowstone side, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I went just Yellowstone. I have been in the car for 2 years. So I decided not to qualify because it didn't go so well last time. And I won this race in 2019 in the old car, and I've raced it multiple times. So since I haven't raced, I was like, you know what, let's just go out, have fun.
Dip your toes in, get used to it again.
I don't want to be in front of a bunch of fast guys.
It's respectable.
And I'd rather chase people down.
Yep.
I
Let it spread out at first. And
I have no business in being in front of anybody that's chasing points at this point.
well, good for you for understanding and respecting that.
So I'm just first race in 2 years, getting back into it, and we'll just kind of see what happens.
Heck yeah. No, it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys race Saturday morning, I believe?
Yes.
At 11 o'clock, you guys take the line. You'll take a rear start because you do not have to qualify. You can take a rear start.
Yeah.
And these races are on adjusted time. So even if the guy takes off a half hour ahead of you on time, you're still tight.
Doesn't matter. If I catch you, I pass you.
100%. So adjusted time at a big race like this will be very, very big at the end.
It's 200 miles. It's a long ways.
And 200 racers. What do you think of that? We planned that perfect.
200?
Yeah. I think we hit 200 today.
Because when I looked out and I saw all those UTVs, I was like, "There's 40,000 UTVs."
There's a lot for sure.
And I I did not believe that you guys were going to even get everybody through qualifying before dark, and you may not.
Yeah, we'll see. We're supposed to have a drivers' meeting here in about 20 minutes. I think we're going to have to push that.
I might be late. I might be late.
So we're still having fun, and this Justin Lyons out on course, and then the 1144 must have been a late register. Let's see if I can find this one. So that is Jake McFarland and Luke Sturt in a Class 11 out of Power, Montana with Normant Equipment, Aberthy Holding, Buddy Meat, Rigid Industries, Underwood Ag, Park Place Storage, and Ivers Construction.
I believe Justin Lyons is in a bug.
Okay, another Class 11, huh?
Yeah, he used to be Eddie Oliver's co-driver.
So I recognize the name, and that's where it is.
Yeah.
Eddie Oliver's co-driver. Perfect. Thanks for putting my puzzle together.
And then Eddie should be coming up here shortly.
I think he already went.
Did he go?
Yep. Eddie Oliver already went out there, and
I tried to beat him, but I was on an e-bike. So
more your pace.
Yeah. Well, I didn't flip it.
Yeah.
Look at it's got the wheels on it.
Yeah, for now.
For now. I have crashed it.
Don't doubt it. I've crashed about everything I've drove to.
I mean, it is two-wheel drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that thing really rips.
It does. And if you goose it, the front wheel will just go.
Oh. Well, hey, all in good fun.
So they've made those illegal in Washington, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
So where do you hide it at?
Well, you could have it. You just can't ride it.
Oh, down the street?
Anywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to be out in private land, huh?
You can actually you have to get a motorcycle license for that now.
Perfect.
That requires a motorcycle license.
Huh, that's wild.
Because it does 32 miles an hour.
So we have another one of our bugs out there. I believe that's Mark King, who has won this race multiple times.
I'm going to tell you, that's got to be a beating.
Oh, for
miles
sure.
in a bug. Or what are they doing, 160?
Yeah, something like that. I think they're doing 3 laps.
3 laps. So,
so Mark King and Ray Kazier in that Class 5 1600 Baja Bug out of Colbert, Washington with Hooks Air Cooled. VW of Spokane, Cartech Off-Road Parts, PCI Race Radios, and Inland Northwest Off-Road.
So they're doing 3 laps in the bugs. Has the 57 Chevy gone?
Yeah, the 56. CJ Yoakum. He had a great run, and he had man, that thing's a hot rod. It's an old 56 Bel Air, but it's got full suspension, shocks, King shocks all the way around it, and a big race engine. And
It's
CJ,
the wildest thing.
CJ reminds me a lot of you. Always having fun.
He's got the right initials.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it CJ? Because I'm CJ.
Oh, look at you go.
I just don't go by it because my name's Chance, which works better.
Yeah, it's always taking a chance.
Always. You got to go for it.
So Mark King, who has done very well with Yellowstone off-road racing out there in the little Baja Bug. So we still have a few more racers to go, but again, you do not have to qualify. So I assume a fair amount have chosen just take the rear start and, like you said, chase the dust, not be the dust.
Well, it is calling for rain on Saturday.
Shh.
And I was hoping that maybe it wouldn't be all that dusty if that happened.
Well, there's always that chance.
I mean, if it is blowing like this, it wouldn't matter, which is miserable sitting. But if you're racing, at least the dust is leaving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The wind is the racer's friend for sure.
I mean, it has been a couple of different seasons today, and it is fairly cheap.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, you got a real coat on. It's cutting through my Milwaukee sweatshirt like a knife. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
Although,
I've got an extra hoodie in the other trailer, so I'm bringing all of them tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bring. I expected it to be hot. I will say I didn't do a lot of research, so this is the only pair of pants I brought, and I'm pretty sure they're dirty at this point.
And they're going to get dirtier because you're probably going to wear them again.
I don't think I have much of a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
It's either that or I go to Home Depot and buy some more Milwaukee pants. But who do you got on course? Another bug.
Yeah, that's going to be, I think that's Mark King finishing, and then taking off right now is the 4313 of Holly Fowler and Justin Joseph out of Hurricane, Utah with Seat Time Syndicate. She's in Nessie the Rock Nest Monster. It's a 2018 JK with an LS3 with 525 horsepower, Maxxis tires, KMC wheels, and PRP. She's been racing with us since King of the Hammers back in 2023.
That is quite the name.
Yeah, you like that?
Rossi?
Yeah. Nessie, the Rock Nest
Monster.
4,500 modified class with Ultra 4 USA.
That definitely helps.
Yeah, we got to clean the monitor because that dust is just rough.
They're just sticking to it. Well, she's doing a good job.
And you missed it earlier. This TV blew over on us, so that's why we got the duct tape and zip ties out, just like your race car. And just
so
like that.
You flipped the TV.
We did. Yeah, you're right. I did flip a TV. Well, Mother Nature did, but.
Well,
and just like that, the sun came out, and I felt it warm up 10 degrees here in the TD studio.
It definitely made a big difference. It's still blowing. But
oh, yeah.
I could feel the sun.
Now we have Cody Olson. I believe he's part of the Yellowstone crew.
I will say Montana is a wild place with weather.
Absolutely. So I'm going to flip through some papers here, see if I can find Cody Olson. And there he is. He's got Gage Olson. He's in a Can-Am X3 out of Billings, Montana, with Elevated Power Sports, Bighorn Drywall and Construction, Blackbeard Broncos, Copyright, HCR, Must Be Nice Performance, Premier Alignment, Combustion Syndicate, and the Diesel Shop. So Cody Olson has been racing with Yellowstone off and on. He even brought his helicopter out a couple years ago. I don't know if you remember that. They had the helicopter flying around, did some fun shoots with that.
They had a helicopter?
Had one. They sold it recently, I guess, because I asked Grizz, hey, if the helicopter comes, I want to ride. He's like, they sold it. They're looking for a bigger one. It's like, perfect. More room for your friends.
You ever been in a helicopter?
A couple times, yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh, it's bucket list stuff. It's a lot of fun. Been in one a couple times at King of the Hammers.
The way it just lifts straight up feels so weird compared to like taking off in a plane.
And I remember cruising at KOH in it, and we're following a race car out there, and we're cruising. I was like, "Hey, how fast are we going? 75, 80?" He's like, "Oh, $135," and it's just effortlessly.
Yeah.
You're just floating.
It's a different feeling for sure. Now I'm not allowed to fly helicopters.
That's probably a good idea.
Because they don't land upside down well.
They do. They'll land once.
Once upside down. If you wanted to mix a drink, then I'd be your guy. Be one big drink. Oh, there's that wind again.
There it is. It's not letting up. And out on course now is Alexa Kalange, number 1620, with Timmy Finner in the Camo Bug out of Billings, Montana. Wants to thank Cody and Carmen, her mom and dad, Pro Source Machinery, the Diesel Shop, United Rentals, Baby Dix, and Grandpa Dean. She's been out here helping out, so I want to give Alexa Kalange a huge shout out. She's been running the gate and helping a ton behind the scenes. So she's out there finally getting to enjoy her run. And I see another car.
I heard you're doing some laps.
Yeah. So tomorrow, the first 4 laps is for Yellowstone and Ultra 4, and then that race is technically over, and then it turns into a 12-hour race.
Right.
So I had Tyler Nelk hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you want to co-drive?" I was like, "Man, I appreciate the opportunity, but I'm not much of a co-driver, just not my style." He's like, "Well, how about driving? What if we got some in-com and in-car audio?" I was like, "Yeah." So I called up Goodby, my boss, and then called up Grizz Yellowstone and said, "Hey, do you care if I hopped on the course for a lap or two?" They're like, "Absolutely, sounds great." So I'm gonna, first time racing out here. I've raced a fair amount back home and some local stuff, but never with the Ultra 4 guys and Yellowstone guys. And
so you're going to race and be on the mic?
Maybe. We'll see, yeah. Well,
that's pretty cool.
They've been doing some testing. They think it's going to work. So hopefully they got the beat button ready.
Yeah.
Might be a little, it'll be a good time.
It's internet okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not NBC okay.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's fine on the internet. Because you never know what happens. Like, words just kind of fly out when things happen on the race course. It's not...
And I'm not going to know if I'm live or not, so I'm just going to have to mentally be ready for it the whole time.
Yeah, and I'm trying to, be proper at this point.
Hey, you've done very well. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Well, I'm not the most eloquent guy. I don't know if you knew.
Well, I do know that, but you're doing a great job.
I'm trying.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm glad you're getting out there because this is a fun course.
Yeah, so I've been out here the last, I think, 5 years now, and I've been on course quite a bit, marking and goofing around, but never at speed.
Yeah.
And everybody always says, why do you love going to the Montana race up here at Big Sky 200? And I was like, just the views are amazing. And behind us, you can kind of tell, but you can see the little ant trails everywhere, and it looks so wide open. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of G-outs, there's a lot of turns, there's a lot of gotchas. For looking wide open behind us, it's very technical.
Nothing straight.
Yeah, no. There's a couple straight sections, but
I mean, yeah,
on 41 miles, it's 80% turn, up, down, G, out.
I mean, it seems like a pretty simple here.
Especially in the dust, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
If you're pushing hard. So that's why qualifying is going to be so very important. And is it still Joe Achapinti? Yes, it is. So Dustin... Seat Time Syndicate just cruises by, and then it's Cole Clark, Chus Crossland, Dustin Robbins, Eric Wicks, Justin Wicks, Nick Allegri, Brendan Thompson, Eric Gilbert, Mitchell Roccacelli, who won the 12-hour last year, Keith Beam, Cole Johnson, Bailey Cole, Kurt Mackey, Josh Cobb, Eric Gilbert, Scott Lesage, and Josh Sowell. Ooh, look at that. So driving for Josh Sowell, it was Dan Fresh and got a top 20 overall, and that's going to probably put him maybe first in class. Kind of cruising through here, and I believe, yes, if I'm looking at it right, I think Josh Sowell and Dan Fresh, Martin Castro are sitting first in class in the 4,800 class. And let me go back. I want to count this for him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I think he's 8th overall, and on screen right here is the Speed Hive app, so you can kind of you can download it on your phone. There is an app, or you can get on here, and this is kind of showing you how to find it, and that'll be the start-finish time. So that is our legal timing. So you'll need that for the start-finish. We're using that for qualifying today also. But tomorrow, that's only right here at the Throttle Down Custom Start-Finish. And then you'll also want to do racing tracks as well. But thanks, Matt, for bringing this Speed Hive up. And you can see. And Hunter Valdez, that car ran twice. So they had to manually enter the second time. So it just auto-populated the top. So you can see the times. But Joe Achapinti, I'm going to mess that up again, but that's actually Dustin Jones is driving for him because Joe Hurt was in an ATV crash recently. And then it's Cole Clark, and then the fastest big car, old Chuck Crossland.
He really pulled out the turbo.
Yeah, both of them.
The twin.
Both turbos, 1,200 horsepower, and it showed out.
Eric Wicks up there.
Yeah, so he's second in the big cars. Dustin Robbins looking good. Dustin Robbins is labeled twice because he's racing the 12-hour and the Ultra 4 race, so he qualified 1 for 1. Not sure which is which.
Well, he did a pretty comparable laps time.
Yeah, within a half a second. So smooth and consistent is Dustin Robbins.
Yeah.
And then we see Eric Wicks and then his nephew Justin Wicks just behind him by about a minute. So thanks, Matt, for bringing in.
I think I was getting confused. Eric Wickel and Eric Wicks.
There's two of them. So Eric Weichel is from Montana, down in Helena.
The happy face.
Yeah, the 406 yellow car with the happy face on the roof. And then Eric Wicks is in a Bent Fab built by Keith Beam, who's actually racing as well. So there's a lot of similar names, and I mess them up all the time. I do apologize, but I try my best, and it got you too.
I think you do a really good job, and I just got showed up right there, because I didn't know it either. So now I see how easy it is to do.
It's very easy.
Eric Wicks and Eric Weichel.
Yep.
And I know Eric Weichel. And I just saw Wicks and thought Weichel.
Yep, I get it. So out on course now is the number 11 of Wolf Orca, the 1996 Jeep Cherokee out of Electric City, Washington, with La Presa Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Grand Kalu, Washington, and NRTautosports.com, ATC Concepts, CarTech, Inland Northwest Off-Road.
So I'm from Washington, and I don't know what city that is, and I've never been to that Mexican restaurant. But I'm going to bet that they have pretty good food there.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think it was a couple years ago, they brought us chips and salsa because they sent them over here with a bunch, and it was some good stuff.
So
I can only imagine the food is even better. So,
well, I got to figure out where that city is.
Exactly. So off the line next is the 4894 of Ryan Hawkins. Out of Peoria, Arizona with Hawkins Racing. He's in a Trent Fab chassis with an LS 408 stroker, Mickey Thompson tires, 2-Tech Auto, King shocks, and Dirty Life wheels. He's been racing with us at King of the Hammers in Ultra 4 for 3 years now. And his son Nicholas has been here all week helping us out. Just a fun kid, always willing to help, so he's been pitching in some. So thanks Ryan Hawkins and Nicholas for coming out here early and enjoying what Montana is.
Which it is windy.
It is right now. It's windy.
Right now it is windy.
We've had some beautiful days, but we've had a lot of wind this week. We waited till this morning to put up our feather flags, and they're still going to get a hurting this week.
I saw the truck come out with them all, or the whatever it was, with all of them loaded up on it. Yeah, and I was like, oh, they put up all the cool flags. You know,
cool flags.
I'm into that kind of stuff because I like cool flags and signs.
Yeah.
And all that.
And without all of those marketing partners, we would not be putting on this race today for the 2026 Big Sky 200, thanks to Freight Factory and Throttle Down Customs.
That Freight Factory put up some money.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They put up $15,000 for the overall winner in individual classes. I think they put $6,000 up for 44, $4,000 for 48. I think three. This is my guess. I'm reading an email in my head.
It was 1 and 1 for 45 and 46.
Okay, that sounds right. And then UTVs, I think.
UTV.
Yep, there's some money. So I need to write that down. I'm going to make a note of that.
So I was thinking, I'm going to come from last, and then overall the whole thing, and collect some money.
Well, I'm going to disappoint you thoroughly right now.
I'm in yours.
Yeah, I'm saying you're not registered in Ultra 4. So there's two different races.
Yes, there are two different races, and if you want money, you got to play with Ultra 4.
But Yellowstone brought some big money for the 12-hour
race. They have big money on the 12-hour, and they have purse money.
Yeah, I mean, they have purse money.
Stuff too. Yep. But Freight Factory showed up with a big chunk of money for sure.
Yeah, they were the title sponsor, and Josh, the owner of Freight Factory, hit me up. He's like, hey, I got an idea. I saw Yellowstone put up some big money, so let's do it for Ultra 4. I'm like, man, I love your style. And
I have not met Josh, but I do like his style.
He's a genuine dude, man.
He sounds like...
And not lucky. He had a bum knee right now, so he was hoping to come, but he ended up staying home and sent Dan Fresh out here to drive his car. So, but I'm sure he's back at home watching and enjoying. And
well, I hope he's doing all right. And I will say you made the right decision because you can't even walk anywhere here with a bum knee. Because this place is...
all the prairie dog holes.
It looks smooth on camera, guys. It is not. There's little rocks. You twist a knee just turning a corner.
No, for sure. So we see Ryan Hawkins finishing his lap, and taking off next is a 1950 of Todd Miller out of Bremerton, Washington, with Y.O.R.R Racing. He actually has Ken riding shotgun with him.
Bremerton is about 40 minutes.
All right, nice. And he's in an old Stearns chassis with a Klein LSX 454, Dirty Life wheels, Y.O.R.R Racing, Mickey Thompson tires, Maxima Racing oils, and Baja Designs. There's quite a few Washington on my sheet. So there's Todd Miller getting off the course just a little bit.
He's taking the chance line.
Yeah, they're taking a chance. I like it.
He's you get a little too hot. Sometimes you end up in the spot you didn't want to be in. But he kept it in, and he's moving along.
How far of his drive is Washington from here?
For us last night at less than 100 miles an hour, it took us 12 hours.
Oh, so it's a drive
for us in Western Washington. It's not like I don't think that you can get to Montana, the middle of Montana, without taking a drive.
That's 17 for me. I was talking to Trotter. It was 17 for him. It's 26 for Dustin Robbins.
It's a ways.
It was
800 miles.
It was 20 minutes for Don Linder.
I think it's like 40 minutes for Eddie.
Yeah. There's a few locals for sure, but there's a lot of them that drive all over because the Big Sky 200 is something very, very special. And I just got an update that Mike Slauson did get his UTV fixed. He was fighting some brake issues, but he's in line to qualify here shortly.
This
Oh,
is
and-
this is Randy's brother?
Yeah, this is Randy's little brother. So the 307 of Mike Slauson is out there and running, and I believe he is running in the 12-hour race. So we'll get a fast time for Mike Slauson, that Can-Am Mav-R. And that Can-Am Mav-R, if I remember right, was purchased from Cameron Steele.
That's a small name. Small name. I think he's raced a couple times.
Oh yeah, no, I've been a huge fan and been lucky enough to work with him and become friends with Cameron, and he's one of the best in the sport for sure at broadcasting and racing and everything in between.
He does handle himself well. I have not personally met him, but he it's kind of like Ian.
Yeah, Ian Johnson. Yep, worked with him.
All you guys. Because I met Ian, I met you, and I met what's his name from England? Why can't I remember?
Oh, Jim Marston.
Jim Marston, who interviewed me one of the times that I finished at Hammers, and everybody just a great personality and easy to talk to. Everybody you work with out here, and Aaron and Grizz, everybody.
They put on a great show.
Yeah, just if anybody's ever wondering, like, oh, it's going to be intimidating to go racing. It's not. It's not. You can fail just like I do.
Oh, yeah. It could happen. And speaking about Mike Slauson, just moves into third position overall with a 215.7.
Wow.
Wow. So Mike Slauson, tough luck on the brake situation, but he got it going. So Mike Slauson, Randy Slauson, little brother, who Randy is the current King of the Hammers champion, the only four-time king. Four time. Just incredible. And there he goes, cruising by the back of the T&E studio. So Mike Slauson head back.
Not only a four-time, but builds all his own stuff.
Yep. And has been in every single race at King of the Hammers. I think he is the only person that has been in a race car for every single King of the Hammers race.
Yes.
He was a co-driver in 07 and then has raced from 2008 till current. And Bomber Fabrication is Randy Slauson, and he's got, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 racing here. And there's, I don't know, probably 30 to 40 out there in the world racing, and a lot of trail bombers as well. So it's pretty cool to see what he's built.
I think that every Ultra 4 race, there's at least one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at least one shows up.
Yep.
And usually does well.
They're simple, but they work so good and they're beautiful.
Well, that is, like, after being a guy that worked on my car for a long time, and I still work on my own car, but Brink has built my car for me, Brink Fab. I wanted it to be simple, and it made it really easy when everything is simple. I don't want all this crazy stuff, and Bomber Fab has taken simple to a winning formula that's obviously working.
Yeah, and he's a great dude too, and I've hung out with him out here. And that was Andy Blazer who just finished. And now on screen, I believe that's Tom Prendergrass and John Dykus. And I want to give John a pretty good shout out. He's been a part of the Ultra 4 family for a long time. And I believe this is the last time he's going to be riding shotgun. So he's going to have the time of his life riding with Tom. Out of Castle Rock, Colorado with Fire River Racing.
They're putting it down.
In the Off-Road Armory Euro Fines and First Form. They've been racing with us for about 6 years. And Tom and Fire River Racing built all the trophies for Yellowstone Off-Road Racing. Okay. We've got creative. How you can get one? Take it home with you. Hang on the wall.
I'll give it a shot. I will say that John Dykus is on one heck of a ride right now. Tom Pendergast is putting it down.
Yeah.
I don't know what the numbers are, but it looks like a fast lap.
John Dykus is an absolute weapon in that passenger seat. And Tom Prendergast is a driver for sure, so that's going to be an excellent combo. As it looks like Andrew Priest takes off, but I'm going to scroll up and see if I can see old Tom Prendergast, because that looked like a great run. So he is 25th overall, just did a 2-minute 22 flat. And I just hit a wrong button. There we go. Oh, maybe.
He was kicking up some dust, I will say that.
Yeah, so great run for Tom Prendergast. So that'll give him a very solid start.
I will say at one of these turns up here, he was doing the old slideways, as Miles would say.
I like you getting slideways.
Oh, he was putting it down. There's not very many of those. What are they? What do they call them? The Eurofighter.
Yeah, just him and Levi Shirley in the States.
Only two, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's Andrew Priest and his Can-Am X3 out of Hurricane, Utah with Baja Sirens, Gear Shift Garage, and Prestige Motorsports. But it sounds like... Okay, sounds like we have one car left for qualifying. We are going to move the drivers' meeting to 7:30. I see a lot of people heading that way, so I'll be heading that way here shortly as well.
I guess I have to go too. Apparently,
So-
I'm a driver this time.
Yeah, so Chance, I'll actually let you get over there and get whatever you need. But, buddy, always good seeing you.
Thank you again for having me.
It's going to be a good
and
time.
we will talk again soon. I'll see you at the meeting.
Yeah, sounds good, buddy. So Chance Holloman is always out here having fun. He elected not to qualify, but he's going to have a start for the back. Yeah, he didn't want to wreck today. He's going to wait till Saturday. So on the course now is the number 130 of Austin Thompson, Bam Bam Jr., out of Nevada City, California, with Bam Bam Racing. He's in the original UFO solid axle machine with a rear engine, a Dart 454 with over 700 horsepower, Maxxis tires, SMT wheels, ADS, M&M machine, X-Craft, Motive Gears, and UFO Motorsports. And I can hear him echoing in the woods, and he is absolutely singing it. So we'll see what kind of time Brendan Thompson can do in that 4800 Brannick Motorsports Legends Class car. Joe Thompson, his uncle, built that car, I'm going to guess, 15 years ago, and it was a state-of-the-art back then. And now it's a little, out of date, so they retired it to 4800. All you have to do is put a single shock, a 37-inch DOT tire, and go out there and ripping. And we've seen a few of the UFOs out there today. His dad, Brendan Thompson, which is Joe Thompson's brother, part of UFO, having some fun. So it sounds like just maybe one more car to go, or was this the last car? Well, waiting for confirmation. What a great day it was. So thank you everybody from back home for watching. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. It was so much fun. Kind of reading through, looks like Wolf Seeker, Steve Lesage, Wespenza, Sue McDonald, Combustion Syndicate, Fire River Racing, Glines Motorsports. So thanks everybody for staying engaged with the show today. And again, Speed Hive app, you can find all the timing today to see, and then Aaron will get it broke down. I'm sure we'll get it posted out on the social media and the websites. Waiting for confirmation to see if there's any more cars out there and running. So Matt, if you can hear me, let me know if there's anybody else out there, because I think we have a drivers meeting here in about 25 minutes or so. But I want to give a huge shout out once again to Freight Factory, Throttle Down Customs, G-Force, Maxxis Tires, All Things UTV, PCI Race Radios, Can-Am, Tire Spine, Pro Eagle, Brannick Motorsports, Rock Crawler Suspension, Spider Tracks, Metal Cloak, Factor 55, SimpleTire.com, NorCal Rock Racing, Monster Energy, Freight Factory, Raceline Wheels, Warren Racing, Holly Off-Road, Off the Grid, and by Big B Motorsports. That's who helps Ultra 4 USA. So now we'll roll through the Y.O.R.R sponsorship. We have Dust Pods, Teton Performance, Cash Casino, Olson Excavation, CW Auto Services, Elevated Power Sports, T&E, The Cat Rental Store, Jitman Tracy's Alignment, Three Peaks Drilling, Rugged Radios, Syndicate Combustion, The Diesel Shop and Auto Repair, Montana 4x4 Association, Copyright, Mickey Thompson, Premier Alignment, Montana Men's Health, Construction and Trucking, Blackbeard Broncos, Arnold Machinery, and by Montana Roll-Off Dumpsters. That's who helps Yellowstone Off-Road Racing. So it sounds like we may have one more guy to go, but it doesn't sound like he's going to quite make the cut. So we are going to wrap up production so we can get over the drivers meeting. So Tyler, Man, I had an
Thanks,
absolute
Miles.
bless today.
No,
Thanks for all your help. Again, I know the Yellowstone guys a little bit, but
Right.
your knowledge to them was a huge help, and just having you here in the booth was a great time. So
it was a lot of fun
yeah.
today, and thanks again for having me in here. It's been a lot of fun.
And you're stuck with me for a couple more
I
days,
know.
buddy.
I can't get away from you. Other than when you go out and do a little racing.
I'll let you have a little bit of fun for sure. But yeah, again, thank you everybody for tuning in to the 2026 Big Sky 200. Thanks to Freight Factory and Throttle Down Customs. We are right here in Broadview, Montana at the Old Cow Pie Motor Speedway. From the entire broadcast crew here at Ultra 4 USA and Yellowstone Off-Road, I am Miles Hasquist next alongside Tyler. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Well, it's going to be a great day. We're going to start off with the Youth 1K and then go to the Yellowstone and Ultra 4 race and turn it into 12 hours. So it's going to be a wild day. So again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all in the morning.
See ya.